Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga.
I read what Eve did to Adam. I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't just the exorcism. Watch out, bless the nigga. Put that ass with blood, then you know I'm gonna get active.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga.
I read what Eve did to Adam. I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't think that this an exorcism. Watch out, bless the nigga. Took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spin, I ain't listening. Is it factive? If revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jacob. That's how I walk. We gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand it. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young guy. How you real trigger on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold nigga? When he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't on who got this gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Free soldiers from the dead, this ain't up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feed you, you'll never get that hand back. Bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like it with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be rich and poor, so I kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified rubber ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow son, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Practice, not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Back row.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere of and they wonder it's not me. It's beef, we strut a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach him with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'ma go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They bring out the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe, connected from Cali to New York, niggas, so let it go. Made for this. Nigga, I eat bars and drink flows, thinking you woke into your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, state bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him runner he could try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Laughing these niggas once again and I ain't break a sweat. Number one at everything I do, that's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell them to watch this, janitor with the mop stick. You gonna need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, 10 for 10, I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, it is not mixed. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't write, I find shit. I don't like it, then I switch. If I touch it, it's diamond. Tell a bitch that I'm God sent. It ain't because my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7" is my bitch. Dangerous, high risk, I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl, I'm talking about another gun. You hear now? Hey, look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas, we burn the crib now. I'm ahead now, and I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's it, nigga, I don't fear clown. Colleges make it sound like raindrop, that's a firestorm. Get the job done, the interview and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I was born. Walking this bitch ready for war, I'm in riot form. I want these niggas to see me flex, that's why I am armed. I shouldn't live in the crib, nigga. I should buy a farm to go through this shit so effortless. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3.
Bust the head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. That Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One west sleeve stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery, I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. That Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's Pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look them in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded extra mag and it's outside. It's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, yeah, we outside. There's one west on them corners and we outside. We outside with it.
Don't let them take you out, your spirit gotta stay focused. Can't go back living how I was, cause it's repulsive. I don't ask for much, this all I ever wanted. And not killing, die behind it, you can quote me. Yeah, these hoes for the streets, they ain't holy. I ain't pulling up the spiritual when devils kiss your boots. We ain't no cowards, please don't say what you gon' do. Or post something on the internet you think you gotta prove. Cause I got Karak Ice, I got Shia War, got Kasarpakai, I got Imawan, got Kabataban, I got Tazaba, got Kakamaima, got Karanyala, got Yaragabar, Tribe of Issachar, bring out Gobble War. Couple young men in this bitch with an olive oil. If you ain't in these ranks, then you out of order. It's a time for everything right now, it's time for war. And I'm still the same nigga when I'm not recording. I pull up, shoot from half like I'm Michael Jordan. I don't think they fit to join the Lord's army. I survived a Christian church, moral of the story. I done beat so many demons, I got war stories. Garment look so hardcore, look like I morphed on him. Appetite for battle, yeah, I'm war hungry. I ain't choose this life, the Lord chose me. I'm a certified priest and I don't take that lightly. How I feel about this shit, yeah, I can't describe it. I know they mad at me, cause I can't trust the white man. I gird up my loins, it did something mighty. Yeah, what's done in private, it's gonna come to light. Speak the truth into these bones and watch them come to life. All my friends are dead, let loose all the plagues, yeah.
Call me Lisa too Jeezy. I make that shit look easy. How bitches come and they greet me, they teach me. Bitches ain't shit and they never will be. I still see hoes on my nuts, but they can't feel me. But really though, I'm in beast mode with the flow. Yeah, it's 10 in the morning, I get up and this you know that I look into the mirror through my eyes. I see my soul. I see a true ass priest, Prince of Israel. Yes, bro. I be freshen up, wash up, a true nigga. Throw on my gold, it should go, you know me, cuz. Slip out that door with my 4th dimension cologne. Shine out TLC, Israel, you know what we own. Then I call up, cut to time. Wasn't much, just refreshed with some young stars. Make some noise with this music, with some lost tribes. Yeah, nigga, yeah. Now I know that times may change, but bitch, I'm still the same. Yeah, and I know this a crazy ass game. They really ain't a thing. And they know that gun gon' bang. Ain't tryna die today. Whoa, and they know what we all gon' say. Bitch on UPK, hey bitch on UPK. I can't even think about you right now. Yeah, I'm chillin' with the homies and you know how I put down. I'm cool and I'm just sippin' while fucking with these little bitches. Ice up on my neck, got these hoes so consistent. It's so relentless that I just come back with stats in my backpack. I gotta make a track. Man, fuck what you're talking about, that bitch is a net. Now I don't smoke no crap, but shoot a nigga from the back. I just on the block, now these bitches won't come out. Me and Cud chillin', got Modelo's in the south. Niggas be muggin', but I name it in their mouth. Cause they know how Prince Sharp Bomb put it down. Down, did it down. Hot in my coupe, cruising around town. AR in the back on the ground. Glizzy on the mount. Bitches want water like I'm a fountain. They follow to the house, well shit, this ain't even my house. But top ass bitches, they wanna lounge. Want me dog it out like a hound. But look what I found. When you're up, they all wanna come around. But when you're down, they just kick you on the ground. Lame ass nigga, he that bitch master. Lame ass buster, you fucking cracker. Judas ass boy, you backstabber.
Yeah. I'ma show them it's a difference. I'ma only say this once, you better listen. When West is where it started, so you know that's where it finished. We got one main objective, nigga, let's complete the mission. We explaining what the who, lead them bitches and they feelings. Snub on me, only time I put my nose inside your business. I don't want my gun to show, so I wear my shirt bigger. This is our world, cause if this was your world, I'd be the villain. Break his whole block down, all I gotta do is business. Stuck in Mac Shell drums, turn your crib to Sunday dinner. You don't live here, you visit, this my shit, it's a difference. I don't do lean, Lobos in my cup is what I'm sipping. I don't do dreams, I just say a prayer, go and get it. And it all work out, you know this ain't for play, this ain't for fun. I've been destined for this shit, niggas know that I'm the one. This shit can go 100 yards, you would think I kicked a punt. You would think I had a flare gun on go, you niggas run. They like he an Israelite, all he rap about is guns. Bitch, I'm an Israelite that own a lot of guns. What that nigga said who? Tell him watch the grind. Yeah, you must be crazy if you ever think of stopping mine. Knock all of the chains out you niggas, make them drop a dime. This tour is whole 12, it is not a zodiac sign. Piss me off, get me in my bag, make me drop a bomb, drop a nuke, make the world freeze. I can stop the time. Watch what you do, cause once you do it, you can't press rewind. On purpose, I do the opposite, so nigga cross the line. This is different. I ain't looking for trouble, but on point, case you think I rap. Turn him to a vegetable. Lead this nigga cabbage patch. No new niggas with me. If you see him, then they got my back. Got it out the mud, big stepping. You can see the tracks. Follow me. I could teach you something. Have her see relax. If you gonna speak on anything, just make sure it's fact. It's a difference. We are not the same. Help them notice that. Pay attention. Watch how we move. We can know we can't hang around all real niggas and we move as one. This ain't Fortnite. Get into it. Ain't no 1v1. The smoke I bring to you, you can't take it in with your lung. Life about warfare. We just make it look fun. She asked what kind of oil I got on. I told her give him some. What's the only real niggas left? You better get you one. Chicken shop giving out wings if I pull a drum. It's a difference. You better watch your words before you eat your tongue. Scrape the whole plate, not a trace nor leave a crumb. Ice falling off the watching chain like it's freezer burn. Daring somebody to say my name, I would eat to him. Loyalty means everything, so I don't eat with them.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Who keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling? See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on his beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fucking scared some. Get the banging on his beat till my fucking head numb. Black block, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest
up. Doing a lot of talking, now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping, kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they said they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coach. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coach. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my divorce.
A one, please, if you can hear us.
Can you hear us now?
You understand? Let me know if you can hear us. Say again. Okay, they're saying there's no
Check,
sound.
check. If you can hear us now, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear us.
It was just working.
I don't think just saying put a 1 is gonna do it. I think we need something to do with the audio, my good brother.
No, it's good. We good. All right, we rocking. So whatever, just in case you missed it, we're back, episode 35. Let it be known, we're streaming on Cross the Line Radio. We're streaming on Cross the Line Radio, but we want everyone that's watching and tuning in to go and support Let It Be Known YouTube channel and Facebook channel. And here we got Officer 5000 Shalayala with the tightest Mitri in the game. We got Officer Karab himself in the building. We got Officer Yahwa Allah. What do we call you?
I did all of that already.
No, they didn't hear none of that. They didn't hear none of that.
All right, he'll do it again.
We got muscles and money. You know what I'm saying?
It's money and muscles.
Money and muscles. Officer 1000 Yahwa Allah.
Damn.
You said you gonna steal it.
We got myself, Officer Shagapan. We got Officer Body in the building too. We got Officer Body in the building, and we also got Protestant himself.
Holding it down. You know what I mean? It's good to be back. We was out in Chicago last weekend. You know what I'm saying? For the Midwest Fire Weekend. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you give it a hand?
Cookout.
Give it a hand. Give it a hand, please. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful event. It was out there with the brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? It was beautiful. The first time in Chicago. And let me tell you something. Chicago is what they say. You know what I'm saying? We went to the club. And of course,
A blast.
we partied, had a good time, and at the end of the club, they shot it up, of course. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they shot it up. You know what I'm saying? And so big up to Chicago for living up to exactly what they say you are on the goddamn news. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they shot
The whole
that thing
Chicago
up.
experience.
Yeah, I got the full Chicago experience. It wouldn't have been right if they didn't shoot the club up afterwards.
And it was
You know what
some white chick that ended up getting shot and put into the EMS truck.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
God.
It was some white chick.
Right, a white, what unbelievable. I didn't even see not one white person there. She must have been stabbed.
No, when we
You know
were
what I'm
coming, we were in like the only Israelite club on that whole strip. Everything
You
else
was
was
there?
white. Yeah, I was there. Of course, I was there.
I forgot your
Yeah,
ass.
I'm a Shaka Pun. When we're walking there, we see nothing but Irish pubs, and mad white people up and down. And then we went into the club and it was like, this is all nothing but Israel. A few Hamites sprinkled there, you know what I'm saying? But I was surprised. A white person had to get shot. All the white people that were outside, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It only made sense.
Yeah, well, when I heard a Caucasian woman, she caught that bullet for the brothers.
Shout out to Esau.
Yeah, one time, right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the shooter. You know what I'm saying? Give him a hit. No, I'm joking, by the way. Y'all. That's wrong. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
we don't
Just
condone
joking.
violence in the Israelite School Universal
Absolutely,
Practical Knowledge.
Absolutely not. But we did go out to Chicago. It was a beautiful time. Like I said, with the brothers, big up to the manager and Johanna. You know what I'm saying? Hosted a great
Fantastic.
cookout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, Captain Marquard and the whole Chicago crew. You know what I'm saying? Big up to them brothers out there, man. Held it down.
Shout out to my pa for making all that food, man. That food was delicious.
Yes. big
That
up to my
chicken,
brother,
that
man.
mac and
Give him
cheese,
a-
all
give him a
that.
hand, give him a hand. All that. I never seen that much chicken. That had to be close to a ton of chicken.
You know how brothers say I'm gonna pop the trunk on you?
Yeah.
He popped the trunk, it was
It was
chicken.
It was all chicken. In the
Chicken.
trunk.
Yeah.
I said, damn. I don't. Where you get with the food shortage? Where you getting this chicken?
Wasn't there like a chicken wing shortage? And here he
It's
is with
because of
chicken
him.
wings.
It's because of that, brother.
He bought him.
He's
He bought
getting
him.
all the chicken. We're big up to the brother, man.
Oh,
Good
man.
night. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we was out in Chicago. We had a great time out there. It was good to see brothers and sisters. Always good. You know what I'm saying? Now, go ahead.
Also, we can't forget all the brothers and sisters that got recognized, all the rank raisers that were there, all the
Right,
sisters
right.
that got their names and recognition
Most
for their
definitely.
hard work,
right,
man.
Right, Big up to that. You know what I'm saying? Big up to that, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a glorious thing of being to this truth and being the UPK. You understand? So, definitely get down. Come check us out. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this is Let It Be Known podcast. We are streaming on Cross the Line. We are also streaming on Let It Be Known. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, a struggle pun if you can, man. Drop the link to Let It Be Known. Everybody that's tuned in right now, do us a favor. You know what I'm saying? Go and just click on that link and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? To be notified of all things that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And support this podcast, man. You know what I mean? Put a lot of work into these articles. Put a lot of work into coming in here and doing this damn thing. So, we appreciate y'all tuned in. All 32 of you that's watching right now, hit the like button. Hit the like button and share it. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, share this show right now. You know what I mean? And we're going to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Before I do that, how y'all brothers doing, man? I ain't seen y'all brothers since last week. Well, when we crowd last night, we was getting
It was
last
good,
night.
man. We watched
man.
what was that UFC fight with the two the sisters.
Yeah, we can watch the UFC fight. We got
That Brazilian sister manhandled that Puerto Rican sister.
Yeah,
manhandled her.
Swelling.
Or Venezuela.
Yeah.
Venezuela.
Listen, it was dangerous.
And to anyone that thinks that MMA is a feminine sport, women punching each other is masculine.
Mhm.
Right.
There's nothing feminine about it.
But it's nice to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's very nice to watch. I don't mind watching it. But yes, it's I can't be with a woman that goes some woman ass.
Will lift more than you, right?
Well, I can't do that. She was benching 225 and all of that.
Nick, you can't bring all these bags in from the car.
Yeah, word.
That remind me of the
What do
video.
I need you for?
Right.
That remind me of the video when the brother is making out with his shorty and she picks him up and puts him on the counter. No, we ain't doing that. What you doing?
Yeah.
Picking me?
Yeah, that was a no-go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but it's nice to watch, and they train hard and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But it was we chilled and watched the UFC last night. Big up to my man Harya Allah. He's the mountain of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He lives up to his name. very strong brother. You know what I'm saying? But you know that MMA joint was real live last night. We're gonna be watching them more and more. We're gonna catch one live as well. You know what I mean? Yawala, what's going on, man? What you got? Yawala, you know he's the MacGyver. Y'all might be too young for MacGyver, but MacGyver, he can get out of any situation, do anything in the world.
Nigga, we're not young for MacGyver.
No, some watchers might be a little young. Man, who the hell is MacGyver?
MacGyver, yeah.
MacGyver. Go Google MacGyver and watch some of them shows.
Could get his way out of anything.
He got his way out of everything.
Q-tip, aluminum foil, and a battery.
Word, he can just get out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's my man Yawala.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Word. Word, the MacGyver. Big up to my man Parat. What you got, Parat?
It's a Salakia, sir. If I may, yeah, the MacGyver, that's a saying now. Because you know what I'm saying? So what you going to get yourself out of this situation that you can't get yourself out of? So what you going to MacGyver?
Yeah, MacGyver. He gets out of any situation, and this is Yawala. What you got, brother? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, we had an interesting war report.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? We called it the tech. Listen, we're gonna go in depth on how government is controlling tech right now.
Oh boy, okay.
Most people don't know. They don't know the connections. But we're gonna bring it out. I'm talking about down to flagging your posts. You think Facebook flagged your post? The CDC flagged your post.
Wow. Okay.
They contacted Facebook and told them to flag your post.
Really?
That's how deep the connections is.
Damn. Mama, I made it. You know what I'm saying? The CDC paying me attention. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For Most High Christ.
This recent episode of the War Report podcast was called the Tech Marionette. That's a puppet show.
Right.
You don't know.
Okay.
And we show how tech has been puppeteered by government.
Most High Christ. Okay, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it and check it out. You know what I'm saying? Big up to brother. Glad we back on the scene. Go ahead. Say something.
No, let's get in. Let's get what's the first article? What we got?
Yeah, we're gonna get into these articles. Y'all already know what the show is about. If you don't know, you know what I'm saying? We post these articles and we go over these articles, and we also go into the Bible, of course.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To show that there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that we're going through, these curses that we live in, the murder, the rape, the thievery, the lies, the abortion, everything that's going on in this world, it's in this Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's in this Bible, and we're going to bring it out. We're going to let it be known. That's why the show's called Let It Be Known, so our people can understand that there's absolutely nothing new under the sun. Your pastor's a liar. Your imam's a liar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We've been taught lies as children and young adults and teenagers and so on and so on by this Christian church. You understand? That's full of just heathens, pretty much. When I say heathens, not literal heathens, but heathens in spirit. You know what I'm saying? That are money-hungry monsters. And we're going to go into a money-hungry monster right now. And, you know, Lord be with him because he is a brother. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes, you know, karma is a mother. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get into it, y'all. What you got, Ashar? Let the people see it, too, if you can, man. Let's get into it. You understand? Ashar, pause it for 1 second. First of all, we want to let y'all know that we're about to go into the pastor in Brooklyn that was robbed. You understand how they ran up in the church? I'm sure people heard about it.
Mace from Bad Boy.
Oh, word, yeah.
Make it look like Mace from Bad Boy. You know
Former rapper Mace. No, stop.
Right.
The brother from I believe was from Brooklyn. I believe the church. The robbers ran up in the church, robbed them for over $1 million worth of jewelry, and you know, shook them down. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna go into that real quick, and we're gonna talk about it. You understand what we got, Ashar? What we got going on?
You gotta put that sound on.
Come on with it.
It's brand new surveillance video. Welcome back on this Thursday morning. It is 6:25, and the NYPD has released this brand new surveillance video of the 3 suspects accused of robbing a Brooklyn pastor during his Sunday sermon. Police say the 3 unidentified suspects were armed at the time of the crime and then took off in a car. This was the moment the 3 men entered that church. Pastor Whitehead noticed they were coming after him and dropped to the ground. He says one was pointing a gun towards him and his 8-month-old baby. They took jewelry and personal items from him and his wife.
Salaki. That was just a little brief video, real quick, of that. You understand what I'm saying? You know, they ran up in there, robbed the whole scene, just to let y'all know the pastor got down. They came, patted, shook him down, took his jewelry, went in his pockets, so on and so on. Let me tell you something. He's a pastor. He was the first one to go down. You understand? He didn't put his life on the line at risk.
Nobody.
Tackling one of them or nothing. I'm not saying be stupid. Don't be stupid. But let me tell you something. There is a certain way you have to carry yourself and certain risks you got to take as a leader.
Right.
You understand? As a leader, you have to step up to the plate. He laid down. He got robbed. Let his wife get robbed. Let the whole congregation get robbed. And, you know, he laid down. He laid down with it. And that's pretty much that. And they came and shook him down. Now, rumors is that he has a $90,000 debt with one of the congregation members, whatever the case may be. He has some type of debt going on with him. So maybe they had something to do with it. Maybe it was an inside job. Maybe he set it himself.
If I may.
Go ahead.
I was looking into this story. So I started looking into like some of his past videos he posted. You know, this dude riding around Brooklyn in a Phantom, a Lamborghini truck. You know what I mean?
Right.
Having people sign up for like his courses and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
saying,
Right,
you know,
right.
Well, apparently they found out he has like a $4 million like lien on his properties that he purchased. So he's been taking the church money and trying to increase his wealth by buying properties with the money. And now like it's starting to get a little shaky for him.
Right.
So now, so all of a sudden he get robbed, and you know the number keep changing. First it was 400,000, then it was $1 million.
Right,
So it might be a lot of shady stuff going on with this crook.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm saying I would not be surprised if he set this up himself to get robbed, whatever the case may be.
Even the streaming part, they saying it's like it might have been the only reason he recording this to get it on tape.
Right, come. And that could be true. There was a brother that was sitting in the back of him in all black in a chair. He didn't budge.
Chilling.
I mean, they ran in that church, you know, with guns and all of that. Went there. The guy in the back didn't move a lick. I mean, he sat there with his hands on his lap and just watched. Nobody ran up on him. Nobody patted him down. Nobody did nothing to him. Nobody pistol whipped him. Nothing. If I tell everybody to get down on the ground and he's not on that ground, then you're gonna smack him. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna, or worse.
Right.
He didn't budge. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, it could be an inside job, it could not. But we're gonna say maybe it wasn't an inside job. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is what he just deserved because he got robbed. Because you know why? He's a thief.
Right.
He robs.
Right.
He steals. You know what I'm saying? He lies. He's conniving. He's sneaky. He's all of that. You understand what I'm saying? He's all of that.
And to think he's riding around in, you know, $400,000 cars.
Right.
In that neighborhood.
Yeah, in Brooklyn. Right.
Like, you know, it's disgusting. You know what I mean? Like if the point of the church is to help the community, you know what I mean? Spiritually and financially, if they, you know, they giving you funds to, you know what I mean? Like, where's the help?
Right.
It's just he's just getting wealthy. Everyone else still poor, giving him money.
Right, Con. Absolutely. And that's disgusting and filthy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go into Jeremiah real quick. Jeremiah 23. And let's start at verse 1. And then after that, you know, Pastor, you know, whatever brothers want to say, please intervene at any time. You know what I'm saying? You know, let it be known. That's all. You know, so we're going to go just to a quick little scripture about the disgusting, filthy, nasty, greasy, conniving, sneaky pastors that's out here. You understand? They are disgusting and filthy and nasty. And we want to see what the Most High God has to say about them, because I can sit here all day and talk about them. But at the end of the day, let's see what God has to say about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what God say about the actions and behaviors of these filthy, disgusting priests. See, not even priests, these pastors out here, these money-hungry, disgusting pastors, man, who are vile and full of vanity. Let's see what God has to say about them. Let's get into it real quick.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, said the Lord.
It says woe. Woe, of course, we know means death and destruction. You understand what I'm saying? So death and destruction to these pastors for scattering the sheep, you know what I'm saying, of the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? For scattering his people and destroying his people, God said death and destruction to you. Let's keep reading.
Verse 2. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel.
No, Israel, go ahead.
Against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away.
Now, we can see that now. You know what I'm saying? They're scattering the flock and they're driving our people away. A lot of people don't even want to talk about the Bible because it's a white man's book and it's contradictions and it's this and it's that and noop. And plus, you see the actions of these pastors and say, there's no way in hell that this could be a man of God. Even an atheist knows that. This can't be a man of God. You understand what I'm saying? Can't be that. And they can tell by his actions on what he's doing. By what he's doing, they can tell that he's not a man of God. You understand? Let's keep reading.
It says, and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord.
That's what the Most High God says. So, you know, these pastors will be visited. You know what I'm saying? Did he get robbed? He absolutely did. Was it a setup, an inside job? Who knows? You understand what I'm saying? But what that pastor is giving to the people came back to bite him in his ass.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Those brothers that ran up in that, even if it was an inside job, they're still Christians. A righteous brother would say, nah, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not getting down on that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. So these pastors are going to get visited from the Lord, and what they have been doing is going to be done to them. The lies is going to happen to them. The robbery they're doing for you, to your grandmother and to your grandfather and to your auntie and to your mama who hates your daddy because of the pastor.
Right.
They're going to get visited. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord's going to visit them, and they deserve it. Every single one of them for destroying our people and our communities. A pastor's worse than a dope dealer.
Absolutely. A pastor is a dope dealer.
Absolutely.
Goddamn. To the point.
Wait, hold on. Whitehead, that's the pastor's name, who shares a close relationship with Mayor Eric Adams.
I bet.
He also served as Brooklyn Borough president. He was in the past served time in state prison following convictions for identity fraud and grand larceny.
Shocker. Well, what do you know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What do you know? You know what I mean?
Another question you got to ask yourself is, how is he, associated with Mayor Eric Adams if he's a former felon and Mayor Eric Adams is a former cop?
Right, exactly. Now we're talking about pastors who are liars and exactly. We post about good night. We're talking about pastors that are liars and thieves.
Right.
So we have Chelsea Tubbs on here that says, so will I SBK.
It's a Mississippi's Atlanta, Israel.
Mississippi's another product of the Christian church. Some drug addict, more than likely, who decided to take their time and tune in to our show. Chelsea Tubbs, why don't you explain what you're saying?
Probably a man.
It's probably a man. You sound like a fat woman.
Which is gay.
Chelsea Tubbs, you're saying the ISBK will, whatever, I guess, face judgment as well, and Mississippi's Atlanta, Israel, and it's judgment time. Chelsea, prove it. And if it's judgment time, bring it.
Right.
That's all. If it's judgment time, Chelsea Tubbs, bring it on.
Right.
That's all. Bring it.
If I may.
We in Mississippi, bring it on. If it's judgment time, please, Ashar.
Chelsea, Chelsea, man, woman, it, whatever your pronouns are. They, them.
Are.
What do you think about this article about this pastor?
Right.
What do you think about this article about the pastor robbing people?
Right.
Being convicted of identity theft.
Are you doing something about the pastors in Mississippi?
Right.
Yeah. Are you
doing anything about the Ku Klux Klan in Mississippi?
Right.
Chelsea Tubbs. You understand? Are you
Where's
doing
Christ?
anything about that? We're going to give you a little bit of attention, just a little bit, for the viewers' sake. Chelsea Tubbs, are you doing anything about what's going on in Mississippi?
Where's
and
Christ?
If Mississippi is the land of Israel or the promised land, why the hell is Jackson, Mississippi so poor and destroyed? Why is that?
Right.
Why don't you fix that? Since Mississippi is the whole land of Jerusalem and the promised land, Chelsea Tubbs, why don't you fix Why don't you take your time and fix Jackson, Mississippi, and get the hell off of our show? Shouldn't you spend more time in Jackson, Mississippi? Is it like one of the poorest cities in the country?
Absolutely.
You understand that? Because according to you, Mississippi has mountains that flow with milk and honey. That's what, according to you, Chelsea Tubbs. So why is Jackson, Mississippi so destroyed? Ashad, I think you got on top of your head. Can you move it back a little bit? Thank you. Please, you're blocking the whole screen with that. Back it up. You know what I'm saying? Good night. You understand? All right.
I have to get you your own computer so you can see.
Camp doctrine is Christ talking to you. Shut up, Chelsea. Block Chelsea and go to Jackson, Mississippi, and help them. You understand? Help them.
Get off our show.
Get out of here.
Go help the people in Mississippi.
And Chelsea Tubbs and those funny base heads out in Mississippi that continue. No, not all Mississippi, but these particular people that continue to call the show, come on the show. They are the product of the Christian church.
Right. He just said, Chelsea just said, this is Tyrone. Right. I knew it was a man. I knew it was a man. You're gay. You're gay for pretending to be a woman.
The problem is saying he's Christ, but your name is Tyrone. Which one is it?
Tyrone.
Tyrone, you're gay.
Tyrone.
I get it because he's a they, him, it.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying?
This is Tyrone.
You're gay.
McNeese?
Yeah.
McNeese.
Hey, Tyrone, we're going to let you go, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Shalom.
Shalom, block him, please. Block it. And please don't go on shows using alias names, especially ones that pertain to females. Chelsea Tubbs, Tyrone, Chelsea Tubby Tyrone.
Why are
Come on, man.
Why are you comfortable
being Chelsea?
Being Chelsea.
Damn.
Because you're gay.
You don't even have
the
your
Messiah
own
would
name
never
up there.
do that.
Right.
The Messiah, he would be out saving Jackson, Mississippi.
Right.
He wouldn't be online sitting on his mama's couch in the basement on the computer. He would be out fixing Jackson, Mississippi. Chelsea Tubby Tyrone
With a sock puppet account.
Oh man.
Did you forget that was your burner account, Chelsea?
Oh,
Did you forget
man.
that? Did you forget that you logged on to your burner account?
That's my girl. This is my girl's account.
Hey,
man.
Tyrone.
Of course it is. My
Tyrone.
mother's account, man. How
You're
dare
gay.
you?
Oh
How
man.
dare you?
Shameful, y'all. Shameful. We're gonna move on. You know what I'm saying? But stay out these Christian churches, man. Stay out of there. You understand? It's disgusting and filthy, man. And all it does is just, destroy our community, destroy our people.
Right.
And have you all wild and distorted and have your mind all crazy, saying that Mississippi, one of the poorest states in the goddamn country, is the land of Jerusalem, with Jackson, Mississippi there, and they're still lynching niggas out there. You understand?
Listen, they still finding people who still slaves there.
Right. You understand? Like, come on now.
Still, and that's Jerusalem. That's the land where we have the kingdom and everything. We're gonna build the walls, and the 12 tribes is gonna walk through the gates. That's where it's gonna be, right?
Land of peace.
The land of peace, right?
Right. Come on, stop it, Chelsea. Big up to Commander Johanna for having such a strong camp out there under Officer Tazadak. You know what I'm saying? Out there in Mississippi holding it down. Big up to our Mississippi brothers, man. Zion and all the brothers out in Mississippi that's really out in Jackson, Mississippi, and really trying to do this work. You know what I'm saying? Big up to them, man. You know what I mean? This is why we do this show. This is why we call it Let It Be Known, because we want to come out and let everything be known. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're going to let it be known. You know what I'm saying? ISBK is gay. This is going to be a great show. ISBK is gay. Please prove it, Dennis.
At least Dennis is not saying he's Rebecca.
Right. Oh no, it's Tyrone. It's Tyrone. He went on his other account.
Right. Damn. That's probably Tyrone again.
Tyrone, you're gay.
Oh,
Tyrone, you're gay.
Mississippi is the land of Israel.
How many sock puppet accounts do
and
you
this
have?
just shows you why Christianity is a problem, because he has
Right.
a mental problem.
Right.
Why would you?
He does.
Why would you go on another account to keep bothering people you hate?
Right.
That means you actually love us so much that you went
Right.
on the next account to keep typing about. Listen, Mississippi is the land of Israel.
Listen, Tyrone.
Listen, one second. I will never go on your page. I don't know what you doing in Mississippi. You'll never see me on your page talking about ISUPK is the best. And apparently you need our platform to keep talking about Mississippi is the land of Israel.
Right, Con.
Now you're Dennis, right?
Right. Yes. And to Avis, yes, we do block.
Right.
Yeah, we do block because if you're gonna talk and you seem to have a mental condition, we just let it go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just let it go. If you seem to have a mental condition and it's really not gonna go anywhere, the wheels are just spinning and turning, then we might as well just let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Dennis, whoever you want to be right now, he's like, I'm letting it be known I'm crossing that line. Listen, Captain Katsuda has tried to give you time to cross the line. You can't even formulate coherent sentences.
And let me tell you something. I'm not Captain Tazariak. I'm not Captain Katazad. I'm Officer Karab. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
5,000. You don't want to cross the line.
Yeah,
You
really
don't. You don't want to talk about nothing. Because if you really want to be about it, there's people who actually go to the school, go to the camp. You want to battle Captain Nazariak so much or Captain Katazai, why don't you come to 125th in Harlem? 125th right here and come to the camp and prove your point.
Buy a plane ticket.
Come here and prove your point. Since we're the ones you want to battle so much, come to 125th. You know where the school at. You know where the channel's at so damn much.
Right.
Why don't you come to the school? Damn all this talking over the phone. Come into the camp and make your point. And get destroyed like Polite did.
We're gonna make a clip out of you.
Get destroyed like everybody has always been when they come in front of the camp right here on Hollow on 125th, man. In Lenox. It's right here. Come right here to the camp and prove your point, right in front of everybody. You can videotape it and do all that. Other than that, you just talking as an internet gangster. That's all you do. There's no videos of you, of your works, no nothing. All you do is stay online all the time. And just bitch. That's all you do. You bitch.
It's a lot.
Captain Katsuda has given him the email to send whatever information he has. Like he can't even say who the Moabites are. Like like where is Mount Seir?
Listen, real quick.
Like where is it?
Cut you off. We're not gonna spend too much time on this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Him.
Or whatever it is. We're not gonna spend too much time on it. But I want to let everybody know that we are an interactive show. We do respond to some of the comments if they're making sense, you know what I'm saying, or not. Dennis, we may block you, we may let you on because you're kind of entertaining and funny, you know what I'm saying? So we might just let you rock for a little while. But we're gonna get back to the articles real quick. But we are an interactive show where we do respond to the chat room. You know what I'm saying? But do us a favor, whether you like the show or not, hit the like button, Dennis.
Don't like it. Hit the thumbs down.
Dennis, you should share this show with your friends to show them how much you're crossing the line.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should please, Dennis, share it. You know what I'm saying?
Dumb
Share
it
the
down.
show.
Dumb it
and
down.
let them know.
You know what I'm saying?
And when you share it, put Dennis is kicking IPK's ass. You know what I'm saying? And share the show, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, man. All of you guys share the show. We love it. And we thank you for it. You know what I'm saying?
Said like it or dislike it.
Right. Yeah, either way. You know what I'm saying?
Dislike it.
Either way. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to move forward and move on. We got such a long show and a lot of articles to bring out. But as we were saying previously, you know, the Christian church is worse than dope and crack and cocaine. And we see the symptoms, you know what I'm saying? The effects of Christianity right in this small chat. And if you can see it in this small chat, you can see it outside your door. You can see it in your neighborhood. You can see it in your family. You understand that Christianity is a hell of a drug and it has spread across this place like AIDS. You understand?
Right.
So, you know, we're going to move on to the next article, man. What we got going on next? What's happening?
Well, we talked about one clown, the pastor, right?
Right.
Then we talked about another clown, Tyrone Dennis. Now we're gonna talk about another clown who calls himself the Pope.
Don't be disrespectful. It's Chelsea Tubbs. Don't be disrespectful. No, don't be disrespectful, man. You know what I'm saying? The LBGT, ISU, whatever that is, they need it too. You know what I'm saying? They need to show love to his Chelsea Tubbs, man. Okay?
Okay, we talking about a clown named Chelsea.
Don't discriminate.
Now we're gonna talk about another clown who calls himself the Pope.
Go for it.
Here it goes.
Boy. Here we go. Oh boy, the
This
Pope.
is a papal trip like no other. Pope Francis arriving in Canada to apologize to its indigenous peoples. 3 survivors meeting the Pope at the airport, representing the thousands who were abused at Catholic-run residential schools sanctioned by the government. Francis will visit the site of the former Ermineskin Residential School. What's it like to be back here? Where I met Deborah Parker, Kara Curry Hall, and Josephine Smalls. Smalls went to the school.
There's a lot of little spirits in this building.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you all feel that?
You can feel it. You feel it, and you walk lightly.
Events that never left Smalls or her ancestors, represented by the empty chair.
My hearing was totally destroyed by my grade 5 teacher, and I was sexually molested here by a priest.
She received a reparation payment from the government, but is not healed.
The Pope is coming here to say he's sorry.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
For me, it probably would have meant more to these people that are not here. You know, because they're the ones that suffered more than I did.
150,000 Indigenous children were forced to attend the schools over a century. 6,000 died. The Catholic Church ran most of the schools in Canada, as well as some in the U.S. for Native Americans. The horror part of Parker's family legacy.
They took away my grandmother's songs. They beat her. They sexually assaulted, the nuns sexually assaulted my mother.
These are the difficult stories the Pope will hear on this trip, at a time when he's having trouble walking. NBC's Claudia Lavonga is traveling with the Pope.
Despite his mobility problems, he still came to the back of the plane with the help of a walking stick to greet us journalists traveling with him.
Now the Pope begins an apology tour for the sins of the Church, anxiously awaited by the wounded.
It's time to heal.
Survivors stress this is not the end of the process, but the start. And it will continue tomorrow when the Pope comes to this Edmonton Catholic Church with a significant Indigenous community.
Wow.
We posted it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean,
let
listen.
me ask y'all a question. What do y'all think about that? What we just showed. What do you think about that? With the Pope going to Canada and mocking pretty much our Native American brothers and sisters.
It just shows the real spirit of Esau.
Right. Say it one more time.
It shows the real spirit of Esau.
Right.
Absolutely.
Like the head of Catholicism. Well, I mean, they
Pontiff Maximus.
Yeah, like the head of Catholicism, who was accosted Native Americans for generations and generations. Like him coming is a mockery. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no way you can repay the deaths. You know, like listen,
that's terrible.
It's expected. It's expected from them. And the only reason they went,
right?
The only reason he went is because it came out. You know, they found all the bodies of the children from the Canadian schools, and these schools are supposed to be the schools where they say, we're going to train the natives to be civilized.
Right.
Well, they killed them. They killed. That's what they did. So when they were stealing people's kids to send them to school, and they supposed to make them, assimilate into American culture.
Right.
We find out now, years later, they were killing the kids and burying them, mass graves. So that got discovered, right? And then you realize that the whole mission was sanctioned by the Catholic Church. He's the head of the Catholic Church.
Absolutely.
So now that got discovered, remember, the Catholic Church obviously knew because they was doing it.
Right.
But now that the people discovered, now let me go visit and say my piece. It's like, you did it. Your whole organization has been doing it. And you got to think about it, like from all of the child molestation, and now we're seeing straight murders.
Right.
Like, how can you put your faith into this organization?
Right.
And by the way, the Catholic Church, that is the basis for all Christian churches. Right. The denominations, they're coming from that. You know what I'm saying? Like Catholicism is where all of the offshoots come from. You know what I mean? So like if you are Baptist and all of this, you are supporting that. Your money, some of your money is going to the Catholic Church.
They're the ones who push Christianity around the world.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. No, so now what this action, this is disgusting. First of all, you know what I'm saying? The 12 tribes of Israel are the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? the Lord was with us, gave us a 12-tribe chart. You know what I'm saying? Which to this day has not been disputed, has not been proven to be false at all. People say it is. That's fake. Can you prove it?
No one can challenge it.
I can't prove it, but I was told it was fake, so it's fake. You know what I'm saying? This is proof. You know what I'm saying? That these are the children of the Most High God. How this Edomite and this disgusting, filthy bastard was mocking our brothers and sisters. You understand what I'm saying? Now, priest and officer of 1,000 Abijah, he got some information he would like to bring out in regards to the situation. You know what I'm saying? Officer Abijah, Mr. That's right himself. You know what I'm saying? Is going to be coming up and he's going to show you exactly what's going on out here and why these are our brothers. You know what I'm saying? Come on up here, Abijah.
John. No, I wanted to basically bring out this book, like Black Indians, what's called by William Lawrence Katz. The reason I think this book is important and like I wanted to reiterate this is the fact that the reason I want to bring this out and like show that is because we've been, or me specifically, and I know other brothers above me and before me have been bringing this out for years. Like, I don't know if it's specifically this one, I combed through this one, but at home I have an updated version, which goes into the fact, this is a note like what's called, because also Yahweh Allah brought it out, that we're just finding this, we're not. The updated version I had is probably about 6 years old when I bought it.
Right.
Meaning that version's probably about 10 years old, was printed about 10 years ago,
right.
15 years ago. So this is information that's been coming out for decades now. And one thing I really wanted to say is, like, we've all seen those videos. I think Vice did it, where they found a cat probably like 70, 80 years old going back. Yeah, it was a slave back in the 60s, the 1960s. And it's like, you see him, he's 70, 80 years old, but you see that sister, I bet you she's no more than 62.
Right.
And it shows you, this isn't something that's really like happened 1,000 years ago or 200. And I had somebody come up on the line on a table yesterday to me, like this happened 200 years ago. You got brothers like that, like slavery for us really ended like 60 years ago. And like, even when I go to into it, when someone says slavery was so long ago, what do you mean by that? Look up sharecropping.
Right.
I don't consider what's called emancipation the end of slavery. If you want to talk about I stopped getting my ass beaten, I could leave this plantation and live my life, that happened the minute of sharecropping ended.
Right. And you know what's funny? They it's because they don't want to answer for their crimes.
Right.
That they want to push it to it's far in the past, it's far in the past. Listen. Chattel slavery.
Right.
Is just literally two people 75 years old back to back.
Right.
That's it. A person born, make it to 75, die, and another person. That's how close it is.
Right.
If you take two people 75 years old back to back, you will be in chattel slavery.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is not some long off thing.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, we have to understand this is our reality. This is now. You know what I mean?
Right.
The people who did this, like, put it like this: most of Congress currently went to school in segregated schools.
Right.
Congress, the people making these laws, didn't even grow up around black people.
Right.
Just understand that that's how close it is. Matter of fact, I got a stat for you. President Obama is the first Congress member to be in that position,
right,
and have went to a non-segregated school, high school. Think about that. I mean, all these people you see today, they grew up in segregation.
If I may, that stupid woman who everybody calls Black Kamala Harris, when she was going against Joe Biden, I was in one of the first openly integrated schools.
Right.
I was bused and so on and so forth. And like, it really shows you like the evil that these people do. And one thing I wanted to bring out, since you bringing that out, I have a question. Okay, y'all might feel offended by this, y'all white people or whatever, but I really want to know. It's the year 2022. It's about to be 2023. So we'll say he started in 1938, Hitler. When will it be okay for me to tell a Jewish man it's in the past? It's almost 100 years now.
Exactly. It's hypocrisy.
It'll never be okay. They just got somebody like a week or two ago and put them in jail. They get billions every year in Israel. You know what I'm saying? From America. They get their reparations every year.
Every year
they get money, and you can't say nothing about a Jewish so-called white man. You can't.
You can't.
But you can label blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians anything you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can label us anything and then get away with it. shoot us in the face. Why? Because you wanted his driver's license.
Right.
You want to look in his book bag. You want where's she going with her daughter so late at night? It don't matter what happens to so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We always get the blunt of everything.
Right.
Everything always falls back on us, and yet they still use our oppression to move forward.
Right.
Like the LBGT, whatever community, they use us to move forward.
Right.
The Chinese, they use us to move forward.
Right.
The Jewish people, guess what? They use us to move forward.
Right. They always attach themselves to any of our movements.
Right.
And then when it's all said and done, the movement ain't about us no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, try to mention civil rights in a university setting today.
Right.
And I guarantee you, someone's going to start bringing up LGBTQ.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because all of these other so-called movements are being used to shut you up.
Right.
They're being used to silence you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people got to understand that's a tactic. It's a tactic happening now.
Right.
You know what I mean? That woman was talking about her mother, not some no greats. You know what I mean? She's talking about her mother. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She's a lot. Look, Rudy Bridges, right? You know, you see the little girl getting escorted to school by the National Guard. The first, she's 63 years old.
Right.
She's younger than my mother. Rudy Bridges has an Instagram page. You could talk to her. She goes on live. This is not some far off thing. You know what I mean? Those people who are spitting, they people in those pictures are alive today.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're ruling over you.
Right.
And somehow you think if I'm just nice to them,
right,
they'll change. None of this, no changes happen by a change of heart. You know what I'm saying? Like none of it. Until the Molotov cocktails started flying.
And if I could real quick, right?
You know, they didn't
I
care.
wanna just bring up Shalai Allen. Me and him did a class yesterday, right? On Long Island. If y'all could go check it out on ISUPK headquarters or ISUPK Long Island. I did a class on them they're looking at our third graders and putting them in jail. Right. And what I mean by that is if we can't read or write or anything by third grade, guess what they doing? They planning prison beds for our children.
Right.
They're doing this. If I could have shot real quick, go to the let me just put the article up real quick. It's in go to the email, our email. Real quick.
Right. They're using it as a measuring stick.
Go down.
You know what I mean? Like, all right, I could tell.
Boom, put that one right
how
there.
many prison beds we're going to
here.
need because this many people, this many minorities can't read.
That's crazy.
Boom.
Right? That's absolutely
Did a
crazy.
whole class on it. We ain't gonna go over it. If you could go watch the class from yesterday, but I just want y'all to see everybody else makes money. And a brother just said, where is it? John Johnson's every year America gives Israel, I think, $6 billion. Yes, $6 billion every year to Israel. Well, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you struggle to get a goddamn book from school.
I'm sorry, Karal. Right there it says, what does it say right there? Ashar, you kind of closer to me to the screen on the chat. It says, I hunt. Is it? Right. That's a hell of a name too.
He said we deserve reparations. We deserve more than reparations. We deserve the goddamn world.
We deserve for the Most High God to slaughter this nation.
But I just want everybody to understand. I did a class yesterday. I wanted to show it real quick because this is important.
That class that's ISUPK Long Island,
right?
Correct.
ISUPK Long Island.
I know you can find it on the Israel headquarters. Most High Christ.
Now, just put it on the screen. Just read this real quick. This is a politician from Florida. Read what it says real quick, Ashar. Just start from the middle. Start from right here. You can read all that.
Read that title first, though.
The title is Private Prison Systems Are Calculating How Many New Beds They Will Need Based on the Number of Third Graders.
A number of what?
Of third graders.
Listen, just listen to what I'm saying to you, man. You're 8. Listen, I'm not even sure. It's been a while, but if you're in 3rd or 4th grade, you're at least 8 or 9 years old. You're 8 and 9 years old. They're looking for them. They're looking for them. They're counting to see the teachers. He can't read. He can't read. He can't read. And they're calculating like, well, he's gonna drop out. They're not gonna be here. They're listen. And the point I'm proving is we all went through that. If you don't wanna say it or not, there's a point at a time like, listen, I feel like I'm about to drop out. When you're in school, things get hard on you. You don't get the good books. Like we were saying in the class yesterday, you have a book from your cousin when he was in school or when she was in school. In front of the book, it used to have the names, and then you put the year, and you look back like, damn, my cousin had this book. Or my great aunt has this book. It's the same books. They ain't upgrading nothing.
Right.
They're not trying to help nothing with the schools, no nothing. But yet they want to put our children in prison. Go ahead real quick, or shall I read it?
Private prison systems are calculating how many new beds they will need based on the number of third graders. Kathleen Ford says private prisons use third grade data to plan for prison beds. St. Petersburg, Florida mayoral candidate Kathleen Ford said recently that among the top issues facing her city is the need for improving graduation rates.
Right.
Ford offered a disturbing statistic to back up her point. We know that our private prison systems are calculating how many new beds they will need based on the third grade number of third graders, and that's just wrong.
Right.
Said Ford, a former city council member. And I think waiting until kids are ready for kindergarten to begin to intervene is too late.
Right. So this Edomite, she's basically saying she wants to try to stop all that. She want to stop all that. She want to make sure that our kids, you know what I'm saying, are able to read and write and not be taken advantage of from the system. But because of that, right? Yeah, Adam, come on. What's going on, sir?
I want to cut you off.
No, Salaki.
The mic is muted.
No, unmute him.
Oh, Salaki. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yo, Salaki. Yaba Shema Sheva Katham. Yahweh Shema Thum Shai. What's going on, Akia?
How you doing, sir? Everything good? How you feeling?
Man, listen, man. Man, I just want to lay down, man. All I want to do is just sip on some soup and just chill in front of the AC, man.
Most High in Christ, man.
Yeah, man. But I'm not gonna stay on. I'm not gonna stay on too long though. But
Slockin, sir, I made just 1 second. Let me just let Karab finish what he was saying. We want to get right to what you got to say.
Salaki, Karab, do your thing, brother.
No sweat, sir.
No.
1 second, right there, sir. 1 second.
Okay, come. Now we about to be finished right now, sir. Now drop that real quick. Go back to the email, right? Because when you read the rest of the that article, they talk about like it's not true, it's this and that. Go up, get that. Go to this one. You pull that up. Boom. Show this. Now this article was from 2000. This is from 2013.
Right.
2013. This is damn 12 years ago. And what does it say, Ashar? Pull it up so they can see. They think she making this up out of nowhere. This is from 2013. What does it say, Ashar?
Do prisons use third?
Do what?
Do prisons?
Do what?
Prisons use third grade reading scores to predict the number of prison beds they'll need.
Listen, man, that's the devil, man. That's your oppressor, the one that you send your children to school every day with, trying to have them to learn and teach them about history and algebra and all that. They preparing them to send them to prisons, man. But real quick, no. I want you to read something in this, and we're gonna go back to Officer Corral Yala. Go down. Keep going. Boom. All right, go back up. Start reading from this paragraph. Go up. Keep going to the first paragraph. Read from here.
It says, perhaps it's best to call this a distortion of truth.
Right.
While there isn't evidence of state departments of corrections using third, second, or fourth grade reading scores to predict the number of prison beds they'll need in the next decade, there is an undeniable connection between literacy skills and incarceration rates.
Right.
You see a student not reading at his or her grade level.
Right.
By the end of the third grade is 4 times.
What?
4 times.
How many times?
4 times.
No, 1.
4 times.
2?
4 times.
4 times. Keep going.
Less likely to graduate high school. On time, 6 times less likely for students from low-income families.
Right. Keep going.
Take that and add it to a 2009 study by researchers
Right.
at Northwestern University that found that high school dropouts were 63 times.
Was what?
63 times.
Uh-huh.
More likely to be incarcerated than college grads.
And that's letting you know, man, they're coming for our children, man. Right. They're coming for our children. And this is why we have these shows. I don't give a damn about what this brother in Mississippi was saying. This show is not for battling. This show is for letting people know things like this because we don't know it. We too busy battling over bullshit, and when they coming for our kids, man.
If I may, sir.
Real quick, one second. They coming for our kids. Now, I don't want to read the whole article, but read this last paragraph. Go back. Read this last goddamn paragraph right here, Shaw. Go all the way down. Go back up. What does it say? Right here.
So, while prison planners do not use third-grade reading scores to determine the number of prison beds they'll need, there is a connection between literacy rates, high school dropout rates, and crime. While we should file this claim as an urban legend, let's recognize why it resonates.
This part, you skip this. So while prisoners...
I just read this.
Oh, you did that?
No, sir.
The scores determine the number of prisoners, the beds they need in the decade to come. This was damn 2013. It's a decade already damn passed. We're at the time right now where they're talking about.
Right.
That's letting you know your kids are going to jail, man. Your little sons, your little daughters, they're going to jail if we don't get help, man. If we don't come together and figure this out like we supposed to, more of our brothers and sisters are going to jail, man. But that's what I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. Go ahead.
If I may, what's ironic about that, right? There's another stat. So if people don't understand, school funding comes from property taxes, right? So your school is directly tied to the neighborhood you're from. This is why it's illegal to go to different schools in different neighborhoods. So the funding for your school is determined on your neighborhood. So if you are from a poor neighborhood, guess what? Your school won't get funding. So they won't get the new books, and they'll lead to what you are talking about. It's engineered to send our children to jail. You know what I mean? From the very beginning.
Right.
It's something you can't control. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring funding to your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So that means you can't control the funding to your school system.
Absolutely.
And then from there, no books, no, you can't read. Now you 63 times more likely to go to jail.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that is by design, 100%. Because they don't care about red line and all that shit when they gerrymandering for votes. But when it's time for you to educate your children, you'll go to jail if you send your kid to a better school. If you don't live in that neighborhood, you're going to jail for sending your kid to a better school.
That's true.
Man, Most High in Christ. I mean, that's crazy and disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely crazy and disgusting, man. You know what I mean? And these schools, these prison systems are plotting on your children. They're recruiting them at an early age. They're watching them at an early age. They're just like scouts for the football team or whatever the case may be.
Right.
They're looking at your child in the 3rd grade to let's see if this kid is dumb. Let's see if he's from a low-income family. And if he is, more than likely, he'll be a part of the prison system. You understand? 63 times more likely to end up in prison. You understand? Now, how many brothers you know fit into this category? You just think about the way you grew up. You know what I'm saying? What your reading level was and what disgusting hood you lived in and your family income. And guess what? The odds of you going to prison are 63 times more than the average person. Thank God for the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Right. That's right.
Understand? Thank God for the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. I'm glad I made it in here, and I'm not from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not from Mississippi. You understand? And of course, no disrespect to my brothers in Mississippi at all. You know what I'm saying? But for these clowns, I'm not from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? And I beat the odds. And I beat the odds by being in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? And that's why we on this show to let it be known what's going on. Big up to you. Give Corab a hand, man.
No,
give our Allah a hand too. You know what I'm saying? Because those statistics are great to bring out. Black man, woman, and child, Hispanic man, woman, and child, Native American man, woman, and child. Your children, your little children, are being watched by the private prison system to count how many beds they'll need in a decade.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They're being watched. That's some strong information your brothers brought out. So
Most High in Christ.
It goes further too, if you like.
No, but
I know it.
I know it, dude. But there's a class.
Is that part two?
To go to the Long Island class.
Check out that class.
Tune into the ISBK Long Island. You know what I'm saying? On Israelite headquarters on YouTube.
And Israelite Long Island, ISUBK Long Island YouTube.
And ISBK Long Island YouTube. We'll put the link in the chat so you can click onto it. You know what I'm saying? And view it. It's a heavy, heavy class that needs to be watched and shared.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So real quick, if I may, speaking of Long Island, big up my main man, highest swing of 5,000 in the school, Officer Karaya Allah. Give him a hand, please.
What's going on,
if you can take your phone off mute, sir.
Hey, shalom. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Shabbat Yahweh Shema Shah. How y'all doing?
We're doing good, sir. We're going to do better knowing that you all right.
I'm all right, man. I made it through that torture, man. Good night.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. So good to see you vibrant, you know what I'm saying, and moving along, even though I know you're in excruciating pain right now. You still wanted to take the time to come on the show. You know what I mean? I know you're a busy man. You're over Connecticut. You're doing a lot of work out there. What y'all got going on out there? I mean, what's new in Connecticut? What's going on out there? A lot of people sleep on Connecticut. They sleep on Connecticut. They think it's full of water parks and trees.
Right.
That's not true. Cryala is out there in the ghettos of New Haven and Bridgeport and Hartford. I mean, he's out there really putting in major work. You know what I'm saying? And he's just bringing it hardcore and live. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very interested to know on one of the states that's really slept on, what's going on out there? What you got going on?
Nah, but it's funny you mentioned that because I'm in Hartford now. I just locked in. I'm excited to say that General Muhammad, 12 Shield General Muhammad is going to be out here August 11th. Just a scripture breakdown.
Yeah.
So you know, of course, you know, I'm excited about that. Just locked in the spot. And on Saturday, the 13th, we're going to be having camp out in New Haven.
Most High in Christ.
The Greens.
Oh, most High.
Yeah, you know, that's, you know, it's just I'm ecstatic right now. You know.
Now, sir, if I may, can you explain to us what's the Greens? What do you mean by that?
Okay, the Greens in New Haven is right in the middle of Yale University, and it's like a mini Central Park for over there in Connecticut. Like it's a big open field where, believe it or not, if you go back a few years ago, they had a epidemic of K2 users, where it was like maybe 100 of them that was laying around that park over there. Was I guess OD'd on it, so to say.
Right.
You know, they were smoked out on it, and it was mad paramedics. It was a big thing going on a few years back. But the Greens is like, it puts you in the mind of the campsite out in DC, over by the train station over there. I think that's Chinatown over there or something.
Right.
But you know, it's a nice spot. More than likely, you know, them purple guys with the robes on.
Those
deacons. Gonna be out there. That little spinoff group is gonna be out there, but they, you know, they soft as baby shit, slocky. So they, you know, it's like a fly. It's like a net. You know what I mean? You just hit them, brush them off. They nothing. But it's a nice area. Any brothers that been out there. I think Karab, you was out there with me or no?
When, sir?
In Connecticut camp.
Nah, I've never been to there. I've been to a lot of camps, but I haven't been to the Connecticut one yet.
Oh, okay.
Quash, I think went out to camp. We there, sir.
Yeah, you had a handful of brothers go out there. Hazahab,
right? Bakwashamov.
I've been to the camp with you, but
Yatazar. Shaw. How could I forget Shaw? Shaw, love it out there. You know?
I know Shaw does.
Yeah, man. General Mahaiman is gonna be out there August 11th at the Party House. That's 2568 Main Street out in Hartford, Connecticut. And then on the 13th, August 13th, we're gonna have camp in New Haven on the corner of Temple Street and Chapel Street. That's 250 Temple Street on the corner of Temple and Chapel Street in New Haven, Connecticut, right there on the corner of the Greens, right there. We're gonna have camp from 12 until you know how camp gets, you know.
Most
you can't really put a time on camp,
right?
Especially if the captain's is out there, or even Shalayala, you know. Shalayala get on the mic, forget about it.
Oh man,
Shalayala's a troublemaker. Salaki.
Those are the hits and the views.
In all seriousness, though, it's gonna be dope. I hope to see all the Akim out there. I hope to see all the whole Let It Be Known. Matter of fact, you know what I'm thinking, right?
What happened, sir?
Let It Be Known edition out there.
Oh, Most High in Christ, right?
We got to move as a team. You know what I mean?
Counselor, if I may,
What's
right?
up?
What you're saying is very heavy, sir, because the ISUPK is the only group authorized to teach, and we got this person named Wiz Towers that said that we should just salute them. We should just salute them and unite, because we're not gangs.
Right. If I may, real quick, first, Salaki, Oscar
Go ahead, brother.
Wiz Towers. What is exactly is he talking about? What is that?
Because he was talking about how Officer Body, you can't stand there. And he's talking about how Officer Crowell was talking about them purple homosexuals that are there.
Well, Wiz Towers, if I may, real quick, Officer Cry, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Get him.
Towers, I can dig what you're saying, brother. And you're right. We're not gangs at all. This is why Commander Yohana has been inviting other Israelite groups to cookouts,
right?
Passovers, meetings, lectures, debates. That's why we always invite our brothers to come.
That's right.
So they can come and sit down and talk and unite. We're the only group doing that.
Right.
So, and the ones that don't come, guess what? They act like gangs.
That's right.
Not us.
Right.
Because we're asking everybody to come to the table. Let's sit down and talk. Let's fix it like men.
Right.
Right. But the ones that don't come, they are the ones that act like gangs.
That's right.
We don't run up on other Israelite groups. We don't go to their camps and run up on them. You understand? But other Israelite groups do that. They go to intimidate elders. They go to intimidate other people and bully them. That's what they do.
Right.
So as far as the gang talk, I agree.
Right.
We are not gangs. But the ones that refuse to sit at the table and talk and come together, they act like gangs.
Right.
The ones that put false charges on brothers and send them to prison, they act like gangs.
Right.
The one that murder their sisters
Right.
and throw them in a swamp, they act like gangs.
Right.
You understand? The one that have sex scandals act like gangs. The ones that say they can rape act like gangs. The one that say white people act like gangs.
Mm-hmm.
The one that steal money for millions of dollars, they act like gangs.
That's right.
You're right. You're right. I agree with you, Wiz Towers. But the thing is, ISUPK invites everybody to the table to talk.
Right.
Because we shouldn't act like gangs, and we don't. Not in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Right.
So I agree with what you're saying, but you definitely got to go on another platform of another Israelite group and let them know that.
That's right.
Not us.
Damn right.
No. You understand what it's ours? So, sir, we're going to be on the corner on the greens in New Haven, Connecticut. All Israelite groups are invited to come.
That's right.
We're not.
And
No, you're not going
Can I say something?
Oh,
Can I say
please.
something?
Yes,
and
sir.
and just to add to that, and when you come in all black.
Damn right.
Come in all black. And just to put it out there, Wiz Towers, we do not fellowship because we do not have like minds.
That's right.
We don't accept Africans. We don't kill our sisters and throw them. We don't accept Africans kill our sisters and then bodies end up missing and get charged for it. We don't do these things. We love our people. We love our women. We love our families. And we don't deal with homosexuality neither.
Right.
Just to let you know. Go ahead.
You're right. No sweat. So you're absolutely right. No transsexuals, no white transsexuals, no sexy Jesus, no shooting transsexuals in the face. That's not what we do over here.
And if I could real quick, what people don't understand, right? You might be in it and you're not seeing it from the outside. Every Israelite group has went through some type of craziness. The Lord is not with them. The Lord is with us. You have Kings, they done fell with tax evasion. You have IUIC done killed a sister, shot a tranny. You have other Israelite groups going through things. But you know what happened to us? Commander Jerry Yohana made it possible for all of y'all to go on the goddamn street and preach, and teach.
Right.
That's the only thing that happened with us. Everybody should be thanking him. You should be thanking Commander Jerry Yohana so you can go on the streets and teach. Because guess what? If he didn't do that, none of us would have been able to go on the street.
Right.
If Commander Jerry Yohana lost, none of us would have been. We all would be what? Goddamn Facebook gangsters, right? On YouTube doing this and that. Because why? We all wouldn't be able to talk and speak on the street.
Right.
What? Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai for Commander Jerry Yohana that shows that the Lord was with him and still is with him to this goddamn day, man.
If I may, he's talking about a case that went all the way to the Supreme Court that allows us to speak on the street. Jerry Yohana won that case. If he would have lost that case, it would have set a precedent where no one will be able to have that ability to speak on the street, right? We won that case through General Yohana, right? Went all the way to the Supreme Court. You can search it up. It was in Philadelphia, right?
Right. And if I could real quick, because these niggas is ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? When we get the chance, play that video, Shar. Play that video, the NBC News with Commander General Yohana in it and show them. Because, yes, when he won, they interview him. Play that video. I want them to see it. I don't want them to hear me and us talking about it. I want them to see it. If you ain't see it, I want you to see it for yourselves that he was in there, man. These was years ago.
And Salak, if I may, to add to what you're saying, yo, after y'all see it, you welcome. Thank you, Commander General Yohana, for giving y'all that platform to be out there.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. Show some goddamn respect and show some brotherhood.
Yeah,
and
that's
stop
it, right?
acting
Right,
like
that's it,
you're
sir.
a gang. You know what I'm saying? That's what you
I don't
should
know
stop
about
doing.
that.
Wiz Towers, you are so correct. And if I'm not mistaken, brother, you
If
seem
you can
like
find that, but
you
play
might be a
this-
part of one of those gangs out there.
Right.
You might be one of those gangs out there. Go ahead, sir.
And if I can real quick, Salakia, I remember maybe about 6 years ago, Commander General Yohana said for all camps to come together. So where was y'all at?
Where you at? Yeah,
Where was they at? That was an order that was given. All camps come together.
Yeah. What happened?
So what happened? Y'all went another route, and now it's not working out for y'all. Now you want to look, and y'all still can come together. But just make sure when you come to the camp, have on all black.
Yeah, just come on, come on with it. You know what I'm saying? Come in all black. Want to say something about you? Hold on. Get the microphone. Give him the microphone. It's locked.
I just want to say it's so funny. It's so funny, Officer Q, you say that about everybody coming together, but nobody wanted to do it. But technically, instead of coming together in righteousness, y'all come together, but leave out the main cat who said to come together.
Right.
That's like,
Exactly.
look, we gonna have a party. So then I leave, and then y'all all have a party without me. Like,
right.
That don't even make no sense. Like, I set the menu. We having a pizza party. Y'all like that really don't, and it shows like the real problem is you don't. It's not. How do I say it? You just don't like me. You just don't like that specific person.
Right.
And it has nothing to do with what's called. And mainly, y'all don't like Christ. That's what it really is.
Damn right. And if I may too, a body, and what you're saying is heavy too. But to wrap it up in a nutshell, that means that they selfish and they ungrateful.
Damn right, sir.
They selfish, ungrateful, and lack brotherhood.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Sorry. And I don't want to get it confused or twisted either. We say come together. You know what I'm saying? When I say come together, we come. Our job is to join Israel together. But no matter what, and joining Israel together, we still don't want no suckers in here. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to continue to be bigger to my sister, I can't see the name from here. Marika Paz, bigger to the sister. You know what I'm saying? Give her a hand. You know what I'm saying? I said, Gadite sister out there. We don't want no cowards. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely no, not one coward do we want in here. You know what I'm saying? So you can y'all act like gangs. Right. Yeah, maybe you're just not listening, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because we're the only ones trying to get people together. You understand? And we don't want no cowards in here and no suckers or none of that in here. And a detective that puts false charges on the black man, 2 black men, and try to send them to prison when he knows damn well they were innocent. We don't want a coward like that in here.
That's right.
And we want a coward that believes in that. You understand?
And not only that, what if a sister was in your organization and she's go missing and y'all all turn your back and say she wasn't even in here, and knowing she was the last place there, them niggas is wicked, man.
And they treat her mother like she was nothing.
Right. Why would I want to be in the same room as those people, man? Well, our sister is missing, just like how our people are missing from the oppressor, and they turn their back. We don't know this sister. She ain't with us.
Right.
Knowing damn well brother that slept with her was in the organization, man.
He was a Hamite.
Right.
If I can, Karab, Salaki, if I may, that's that bullshit that Jake do out in the world where they'll hang with you. They'll be like, "Oh, that's my man's," and then when he gets down, when the temperature gets turned up, that ain't my man like that, you know?
Right.
Because that's that coward, that's that sucker shit. Excuse my French. God damn, y'all got me cursing up in here, man. Salakia. But you know, look, understand this. The Most High, when you look at these stories, he deal with small numbers. He deal with the odds, you know, and the underdogs, Salakia. And understand that all we need is a few good men.
That's right.
We need a few good men. We don't need an army, because through the spirit, once the Lord's behind us, we will destroy all armies as long as we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. We stay in the right spirit, and we stay in, and we love the brother. We love the Most High with all our heart, and we love the brotherhood as well. As long as we do that. Don't they read their Bibles?
Damn right. But if I could, let's play this video real quick.
And
Go ahead, brother.
Before you play, right, I want y'all to pay close attention to this video, and you pay homage, man. All you cowards that may be watching, you understand? You suckers that's watching all in the chat and all of that, y'all pay attention, man. And once you watch the video, tell yourself to tell a friend where to pay some goddamn homage to, man. Other than that, shut your goddamn mouth. That's what you do,
right,
man. And go to them other niggas and start talking that shit. You understand? Play that video for these suckers, man.
Damn right.
No, you're good.
the skyline of Philadelphia is set off by Liberty Place. It is the one place where anybody in America should be able to talk about, the things that are going on. And black people are dying every day. You saw the Trayvon Martin case. You see the disparities all the time. We have the highest drug addiction, highest abortion rate, or highest murder rate in the city of Philadelphia and in most cities in America. And Liberty Place is the place to discuss that. Meaning the Lord's people, the prophets. There's like school, UPK. Sorry, you said we have the highest. Oh, when I say we, I'm talking about the Lord's people. I'm talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Asian, specifically blacks in Philadelphia, but in all of the major cities, we're suffering. And, it shouldn't be done in silence. Nobody else has to suffer in silence. They have to protest. They have to say what they want. We should be able to do something.
Now, the attorney for the shopping center said that you all, the words you used amounts to ethnic intimidation and hostile, and or such. Why do you use that type of language?
Well, the Ku Klux Klan has been touting racism since the turn of the century, and they've been protected by free speech that long. Okay, we say what is truly happening, just like our lawyer mentioned in the case. We were enslaved. We have been unfairly treated in America, and we use these words to bring attention to us. We use these words because this is what makes a person stop, listen for a second, and think about what's really going on instead of just what handbag I'm gonna buy or what club I'm gonna go to tonight. People are dying. People are sick. The city is a wreck.
Clearly, some people are bothered by the speech that you used. Does that bother you at all?
The First Amendment was written specifically for speech that was unliked. You know what I mean? That's what it was written for. And once again, at the Israelite School UPK, we always follow the law. And you gave us this law. America gave us the First Amendment law. And so we used it. We didn't use violence. 30 years, we've never had an arrest, not one. 30 years in the city of Philadelphia. 30 years, we've never had a riot. 30 years, we've never had a complaint that was actually substantiated as a crime. And we used the only law that was given to us. And now we find out when we use the law, guess what? Doesn't apply to us. Just like if you shoot a black man because you think, he might be a criminal, you think he always gets away. If you blow him away, hey, it's okay.
Are you going to have a protest today?
We'll be at 16th and Chestnut, as is our First Amendment right, this Friday at 1 p.m. 1 p.m.
Listen, you heard what he said, right? We're going to be on what? We're going to be what with our what rights?
And we won that case.
And we won that case,
Give him a hand.
Give Commander John Yohana a hand. Well, guess what? Well, every other group has failed. They have fallen, man. Tazadakia ain't here no more, right?
Right.
He ain't here no more. He gone. COVID got him. The Lord got him. You know that, right? He was supposed to go serve time for what? Stealing your money, our money. The time money that's supposed to save all of Israel, guess what? He was driving in fancy cars and have garments with Leonardo da Vinci paintings on it. And guess what? The Lord took his ass. Why? Because he was a sinful bastard, man.
Right.
Just like all other brothers on the street, they don't want to come in here and talk it out. That ain't hard, but guess what? We have a cookout coming up. August 29th?
August 28th.
28th.
Marcus Garvey Park.
Guess what? You can start there. That's the first day.
Yeah.
You can start on August 28th, the first day. Have all so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians come to Harlem, man. Come to Marcus Garvey Park and talk it out. Like we say all the time, everything don't have to be a goddamn battle, man.
It don't have to be a battle, but we accept all battles.
Right.
Just to let you know. And if you really if you really want a battle and you really want a conversation, we got a cookout coming up, right?
Right.
Take a flight, a bus, a cab, a train, the Oregon Trail, whatever you got to take. You come and look brothers in their eyes and say what you got to say, man.
Right.
That's it. That's it. You come and look a nigga right in his eyes and say what you got to say. I guarantee you won't do it That's fine though. But we here to have a conversation. You understand? And that's our. By the way, before you go, Sharp, that's our leader that you saw on that tape, fighting for the rights for brothers to go out on the corner and speak their truth and express their First Amendment rights, and he did it for you clowns.
Right. And no one said thank you.
Right.
No, thank you. Right.
He's way better than me because I would have shut you clowns down. You know what I'm saying? He's better than me. That's why I roll with him so hard. You understand? He went out there and fought for you suckers to go out there on the corner and talk that garbage. You understand? Talk your garbage. He fought for y'all too. Pay some goddamn respect. Shut your goddamn mouth, man. You understand? And get in this chat room, hit a like button and share it or something and send a donation or something. Other than that, shut your goddamn mouth, man.
Damn
Go
right.
ahead, man.
Right.
What y'all got to say?
Damn right.
Cora, anything else you wanted to say, sir?
Nah, yeah, y'all got me amped up now, man. Shoot. Nah, but I got nothing else to say. I'm gonna just listen to the show. Again, you know, I'm 12 Shield General Muhammad gonna be doing scripture breakdown class August 11th. That's a Thursday from 7 to 9 at the Party House on 2568 Main Street, Hartford, Connecticut. And on Saturday, the 13th, we're gonna have camp out here.
Most High in Christ, sir.
Yeah, from 12 until in New Haven at the New Haven Greens on the corner of Temple and Chapel.
Remember that.
Right.
Most High in Christ, sir. But you have anything else you want to add, Salakia?
Nah, I just want to say, man, look, I love you brothers, man. Yo, doing your thing. You know what I mean? The brotherhood is real. And yo, just keep up the great work, man. Everybody doing their thing. What's up, Abadia? I see you there. Kaya Olive, you there? I know you there. And Paratazar.
Damn right.
Oh, I said it with my jaw. Oh, Paratazar. Okay.
Most High in Christ.
Sir, real quick, if you're still there, the water to you and the hard work you do in Connecticut, you're a definite motivation to the brothers under you. You know what I'm saying? The water to you, sir, and your service, man. Keep pushing. The water.
Damn right.
God, if I could,
Most High in Christ, man. Most High in Christ. Everything's of the Lord.
God,
Everything's of the Lord, brother. Most High in Christ. And big up to the commanding general Yohana, which trained the men that trained me, you know?
Damn right. Give it right. Give it a pause, man.
That's right. You know what I mean?
Lucky. I just wanted to echo what Officer Shalal was saying. Like, you really have built Connecticut yourself from the ground up. You've been in the truth about 10, 11 years now, and you've really built Connecticut from the ground up. That's one of the hardest cities, and it's one of those cities that, if it not been for your great diligence, Connecticut, under a weaker man, I'll say Connecticut probably would have ended up being treated like Christ said when you wipe the dust off your feet. But you knew and smelt there's something in Connecticut, and you out to get it. And I applaud you for that.
Most High in Christ, man. Most High in Christ. The water, Abadia. The water, man. And you as well, man. You super solid. You know, Abadia, you like my little brother, you know? I gotta smack you in the back of the neck every now and again. You know, pull you by the ear. But you know, man, love to you too, man, Abadia, man.
John.
You know what I mean?
Most High in Christ.
All right, you already know, man.
Most High in Christ. But before we move on, sir, Abadja, you wanted a scripture, right?
Yeah, I got 2 scriptures. Mainly, these scriptures are about idiots who try to see the work that Commander General Yohana does, because they don't understand what it truly means to be a soldier. Like, let me explain something to you now. The purpose of me going outside my house and going to war, in any sense, whether that's spiritual or physical, is to stop fighting. It's to create this magic thing called peace. Y'all think we out here to be some homicidal maniacs like our oppressor, because that's who you love. If I could get Ecclesiastes 3:1, because that's the main point. You'll get cats who see what's called Commanding General Yohana, and he knows how to speak like a conscious human being, like somebody who knows how to lead men and not get them killed.
Like a statesman.
Right, like a statesman.
Right.
I don't know. I know Commanding General Yohana is a Benjaminite, but when he goes out in this work, he puts on the spirit of Reuben, who has excellency and decency and knows how to go into a courtroom and protect this nation.
Right.
Can I get this? 3 and 1.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
And to everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Meaning what? There's a time for me to blaze at camp. There's another time for me to explain. This is why I think you're the devil. This is why there's a time for me to go into a courtroom and explain. The word devil comes from the Greek word diabolo, right? Which simply means a liar or a deceiver. When we call the white man the devil, we are just saying as a people, you are lying to us. You know what a Jewish judge told him? That is correct. We have lied to you.
Right.
That's what a Jewish judge told them inside that courtroom.
Right.
Because he knows how to speak. Right? But here's what you don't understand. Give me verse 3 if you could, Baba Kusha. Okay.
Verse 3. A time to kill and a time to heal.
Y'all always hear us talking about there's a time when death and destruction will come to the so-called white man. But what do we usually say? God is bringing death and destruction to the so-called white man. I ain't killing nobody.
Right.
I don't have to do any evil. I don't have to do any evil. To a so-called white man. You know why? I got COVID. I got the Russians. I got the Chinese. I have to do no evil to them. The day when I have to go out and do something is when the kingdom comes. Until that time, I'm good. So could I get the next part? Here's what the time I'm on, though. This is the season we're in now. And a time to
break down and a time to build up.
A time to kill and...
Oh, okay, sorry. A time to kill and a time to heal.
I got some of my people who think it's okay to leave your wife and only have one. I have some of my people who think it's okay to allow Africans inside of their congregation who kill sisters. I have those of my people that are on drugs, and the people ignore them and go to Africa to try to help them.
Right.
I got people of mine that are on heroin, that are living in shelters, living in this goddamn. You are so worried about a goddamn Mississippi. You know what I'm worried about? All the people that live inside the subway station.
Right.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm in a time to heal. You're not. Baba Kusha, if you could give me this last one, give me Ezekiel 37, verse verse 10, because they don't understand what it takes to do this work. Ezekiel 37 and then 10. You got it? Yeah, Khan. Oh, Khan. Yeah, Khan.
Yeah, let him get it. Let him get there. You got it.
Khan, because they don't understand. There's a time and an order. We have to heal our nation before we can kill anybody. You know who I learned that from? This guy called Christ. Christ could heal an entire army literally by saying, y'all niggas ain't dead. Get the fuck back up. And niggas would get back up and start fighting. Here's the problem, though. I can't lead an army of people that the minute I give you a sword, he killed my brother. He stole my woman. He owes me $50. I can't give y'all weapons. You'll quickly kill yourselves, which is what we have in the black community.
Right.
But when we do the work, when we actually heal our people, this is what's going to happen. Verse 10.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived.
That's this job. My job is not to kill Edomites. My job is to raise up the dead nation of Israel, a nation that is called lost and dead and dry bones. That's my job, to speak and raise them up. And when I do that, here's what's going to happen. Read the rest of that.
And stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
What does an army do?
Army goes to war.
Right. An army does the killing. We're not an army yet. So shut your goddamn mouth, tell your sides, and give honor to the man who allowed you to go out on the street and teach and raise the dead.
Right.
Damn right. This is nice. Officer 1,000 Abadja, man.
Officer Abadja.
That's Officer Abadja,
My
man.
man Abadja would say, that's right. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Word up. That's my man out there. Listen, we got a question by a brother named Fard.
Fard 1930.
He said something about very disrespectful, but what he said before, how often do we read the Quran?
Yeah, and a
Now-
sister said it was tissue paper. That's why.
Well, that's
Right.
it's facts.
Most of get that sister hand. You know what I'm saying? But Fard, we're gonna get to your question. I want to pose a question to you. Why are you asking that question? You know what I'm saying? Why are you asking how often do we read the Quran?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until then, we'll get right back to you. But first, we got to get to a very important segment of this show.
Yeah.
You understand? A very important segment of this show. And it is called the War Report.
Right.
You understand? And we're going to get to it, y'all. Let's get it one time.
And we're back for the War Report.
Sign Christ. War. Now, my man Yawa Ali, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He can make cheeseburgers out of sheetrock. The brother's good.
Vegan.
Boy. The brother's good. You know what I'm saying? What we got for the War Report, brother? Talk to the people. Let them know what's going on.
As I said earlier, maybe they wasn't listening. On the War Report podcast this week is called the Tech Marionette. Right? The Marionette is it's a puppet show. So we go over how government is starting to control the tech giants. Like they are actually contacting them and giving them a narrative to display and telling them if anyone goes against this narrative, flag their posts or ban them.
Right.
And I'm talking directly, like literally the CDC would send Facebook and Google and YouTube specific people's post and say, flag this person, ban this person. Now, how this came out is the CDC just got sued by a watchdog group, right? Because the CDC and all these government agencies, they're publicly funded, right? So with that, we own them. Remember, they don't make money. They don't sell products. All the funds that they use to function comes from us. So with that, we have the right to see what they're doing.
Right.
It's called, the Freedom of Information Act or a FOIA request. So when you do a Freedom of Information Act, they should give you the documents that you asked for because it's your money paying. I want to see what you've been up to.
Right.
Right. Well, the CDC has been slowly denying all of those requests. So a watchdog group said, well, we'll sue you. And they sue them. And now when you sue someone, right, there's a thing called discovery. Right. So each lawyer, the prosecutor, defense, they all get to see all the documents in discovery. And so we're finding out these connections in discovery because we get to read the emails going back and forth from the CDC to YouTube, from the White House to YouTube, to Facebook, to all of the tech giants. And they are working 100% together to hide shit.
Well, thank God.
What's going on about you?
No, I just wanted to because
They can't hear you. They can't hear you.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Because I know you're somewhat familiar with this whole thing. So I know like you're familiar with a lot of right wing and Republicans have been against the freedoms, so to speak, a lot of these companies, because they'll go to them like, you ban President Trump, but Al Qaeda is allowed to have Twitter.
Right.
Like, and it's things like that. So my question is, who is this more to? Is this like left wingers like attacking right wingers and people who are anti-left, or is it across the board like kind of anti-American?
The issue is the tech companies don't care if you're right or left. What it's about is whoever is willing to allow them to keep functioning, right? You have to understand, these tech companies don't sell products. You are the product. Right. So if you look at a company like Facebook or YouTube, how do they generate all this money?
Right.
They generate the money by selling your data. You are the product, right?
Right.
They sell your data, and then that data is used to advertise back to you. And the more data you have, the more efficient the advertisements can be.
Right.
Okay, so they don't care if you're left or right. Whoever allows them to continue functioning, right?
I understand.
So this current administration, right, basically is saying if you work with us, we're not gonna go after you for your privacy mistakes.
Naturally.
So right now it may seem like, oh, these companies are left leaning,
right?
But they're not leaning at all. Whoever allows them to keep functioning,
right?
And you have to understand, like, the different branches of government are different, right? So you in 2020 and in 2021, you saw Mark Zuckerberg get brought to Congress,
right?
And you wonder, like, he ain't answered no questions,
Right?
Well, come to find out, we found out from these documents, from suing them, we find out that at that same time, the White House is working directly with him
under Trump's administration.
Yes. So why would I feel nervous if I know the executive branch got my back?
Right.
Right.
You understand? Like, it's different branches, judicial branch,
judicial, legislative. Yeah.
Exactly. All of the tech giants, they're afraid of going to court and getting passed a law where you can't sell people's privacy. So if anyone, whoever allows them to keep functioning and doing that, we will do what you want.
Right.
lobbying.
So the
Yes.
thing is, right, you gotta let people, the layman people, why should they be concerned? That's always the important part, because people might not understand what you mean. So for the layman people, why is this concerning?
Because it shapes everything you see, right? So you may have seen a narrative being played out and think like, well, since I see it everywhere, this is just how the world is.
That's right.
Not understanding that they've been flagging and banning anyone who goes against that narrative. And also, that narrative is coming from the government,
right?
Not the tech people. Because people think like, well, Facebook's not the government, right?
Right.
So if the narrative is matching, it's just happenstance. But
Right.
now we're finding out, no, Facebook is telling, the government is telling
Facebook,
these tech
yeah.
giants what to say. I mean, literally sending them charts and data points, what to say, 100%.
If I may, I
Mhm.
remember a bun brought this out. I wasn't too familiar with this fact, but a bun I remember brought this out and it kind of brought to light. Ukraine has a very big before the left-leaning got part of Ukraine, like completely destroyed them after the war, has a very big right-wing group. Like Ukrainians as a people do not like black people.
Right.
But you will never know that from what you're getting in all your YouTube, your Facebook. Ukrainians are such nice people. No one's telling you that half of Ukraine, like half of the United States, is very, very racist and
Right.
what they call xenophobic. You won't hear that.
More than half of Ukraine. And that actually goes back to even more government involvement. What happened is in 2014, the White House funded a group called the Azov Battalion to basically commit a coup on the Ukraine. You understand? Like we put them in power. Well, the government put them in power. The right-leaning group you're talking about, was put in power by the U.S.
I was about to ask, was that Putin's puppet that they took out of power?
Yes and no.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's hard to tell how much of a puppet he was if we are the ones putting puppets in.
Right.
It's hard to tell if the other person was a puppet. You know what I mean?
Understandable,
If
yeah.
all your options are, a marionette, it's hard to tell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which one was that came naturally.
Right.
So and here's the thing: to protect what they did, they're using tech giants to quell the narrative.
Of course.
So anything they see as misinformation, they can control it. And here's the thing, what you may not know: if any of your posts is flagged as misinformation, people are not going to see it.
Right.
It's going to be blurred, and it's going to have a little thing that says this might not be right. Well, they did the data on that, and no matter what post it is, if your shit get flagged, 95% of the viewership goes away. Damn near all. So this is the government actually making narratives, sending it to social media so you could think it's natural.
So Slagia, buddy. So let's just say, I think you're lying and you're just making this up. Where can people go to actually listen and see the information
If
you have?
go to the War Report podcast.
That's right.
We have all the links, even the actual emails and all that. The War Report podcast. Yeah, I mean, we keep all the links in the description. Every single PowerPoint, every point we talk about, we have a link where you can read it yourself.
There you go. That's it right there. The War
That-
Report, man.
That's this week's
Give it
current
up.
episode.
Give it up, man.
So now,
Wait, there's one more thing. There's one more thing because people may say like, who cares? It's the CDC. Who cares?
Right.
Well, it sets a precedent, and that precedent is currently being played out now.
Right.
So, for instance, the White House just put a quote out saying that we're not in a recession. Now, we currently are in a recession by all definition. Right?
I haven't even done the research, and I know that's.
I've done the research, right?
Yeah, copy is I believe you.
If you look at what the definition of a recession is, it's not just a random thing.
Right, of course.
If you have a negative GDP
Yeah.
for 2 fiscal quarters, you are in a recession.
That's about. Wait, we have a negative GDP. Like I said, I haven't been following for a minute. I got
Yes, we've had a negative GDP. GDP is gross
Well,
domestic
yeah.
product. We had a negative GDP for 2 fiscal quarters. By definition,
That's
that
a recession.
is a recession.
Yeah.
Your money's receding.
Listen,
Well, guess what?
most high in Christ, we don't have that much time, but that's why go to the War Report, man.
War Report
Go to the War
podcast.
Report, you get all that. I know.
Link is in the chat.
I know we want to talk about it more, but we gotta move on.
All right,
There's
all
more
right.
stuff. I know it's exciting. White man the devil. I understand, but we gotta move on. Paratazar, you ready or no? All right, no sweat. Let's go to that cooking corner. Well, close out. Well, let's say that. That was the war report, man.
So we're back. What's going on? So what we got planning on right now is, of course, the most controversial part of the show.
This is the cooking corner.
The cooking corner.
Listen, I did my threats. You know what I mean? And it seemed like they worked. Basically, I would threaten if they don't send in videos, I'll make a vegan dish out of mine. That's how that's been happening. And I think my threats actually worked.
A little bit. Let's introduce the cooking corner. Let's play that video. Well, listen, Shalayala was the one who sent this in, but I believe it's from our sister Thara Maf. You know what I'm saying? She's been the only one really sending in those cooking corner videos. You know what I'm saying? Next to Yawala and his amazing work with vegetables and twigs and leaves and sand and making them into the best dishes you ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying? Sand and flour and the breath of life and this woof. And then there's a loaf of bread out of nowhere. Like God. But no, we about to play show the videos ready. Come, we gonna watch what the sister made. I don't know, I haven't seen it, so let's get what she's making.
Let's see what she made.
Damn, man, look at that. What y'all thought about that, man? Give it up.
I'm hungry,
man. Good round of applause, man. What y'all thought about that? What y'all thought about that dish right there?
I'm
man?
hungry.
You hungry?
Yeah.
What's your plate? Paradise, what you thought about that? Here's Mike.
I'm on my keto thing, so I can't have the mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Salakia, sir, if I may, and today's your cheat day, sir, Salakia. For that,
Hey, that's right.
Today's your cheat day, but yeah, Most High in Christ for the sister, you know, they're showing bravery. Right. You know, and showing bravery.
Right.
Because we have the man, the vegan man himself. He was, they're gonna have me start cooking. Right. They almost had me. They almost had me in the kitchen.
Have you back in the kitchen again?
They
right?
almost had me in the kitchen. They almost have me in the kitchen. But yeah, it did look delicious.
It looked real good.
It did look real good. And thank you for that.
Most High in Christ. But
I'm about
to make me stuff a bird. I've been saying it for you. As soon as I get some money, I'm gonna stuff a bird for a Thursday.
Yeah, because I know Abijah, you know how to cook, man. You went to
Yeah,
school for it.
Culinary
Right.
master over here.
I've been wanting to what's called for years. I ain't have a like every place I stayed would only have like a stovetop. I finally got my got a oven. So I've been wanting to like stuff a bird. I made some baked chicken, but I want to like actually buy a chicken, dress it and all that, get like make 2 things of cornbread, put that together, make some stuffing and some mac and cheese and just food. Have a whole good thing. Yeah. I ain't baked in a while, so I'm really trying to go all out. But yeah, I might submit something for y'all.
Make sure you film that thing. And
oh yeah, I'm gonna film it. And don't worry. Like, if I make dishes, I'm gonna ask y'all to specifically. Like I know the last few times I made Alfredo. Like I'll make sure if I do it another time for like a hot holy day to have it. I can make vegetarian Alfredo. I just have to not to what's called, but how or what's the difference between vegan and vegetarian? Just because I know there's certain things that one doesn't do, like milk and cheese and all that.
Well, there's three things.
Okay.
There's vegan, there's plant-based, and then there's vegetarian.
Right. Listen, we ain't gonna get in. I know. Listen, you let Abijah talk, nigga, and it's gonna go all. We gonna have this show gonna go for all day. If we let Abijah talk. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you gonna let him talk? Ain't nothing wrong with it, but listen, we can't be here all day. This Sunday, people, the 41 people want to go home soon too. You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep moving.
But all jokes aside, if you have a video you want to send in, show the email, Ashar. Put the email up front so that people can see. If you got a video of cooking, send it in. Show people that you could cook, man.
Yeah.
Listen, not just that. Send in articles. Send in something you want us to go over.
Right.
Talk about the show. Tell us something you want to see on the show.
You got your own business and want free promotion. Send it in.
We're doing all that. Like I said before, everything doesn't have to be a battle.
Right.
Listen, you got to cross the line for that. But we're using cross the line to broader this platform.
Right.
So guess what? You want a business you want to promote? Send it to this email. Cooking Corner, you got a food you want to show people? Send it to the email. You got an article you really want us to talk about? Send it to the email. And then we got the next segment coming up called Drink of the Week.
Yeah.
And after that, we're going to tell you if you got a drink you want us to go over, send the damn drink in. I don't mean actually send it, but tell us a drink you want us to review. We ain't going to tell everybody, but we gonna review it and tell you if it tastes like ass. You know what I'm saying? If you got some low quality alcohol, we're gonna tell you that choice was disgusting. You know what I'm saying? But the point of this show is to let our brothers and sisters know what's going on in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with these different segments, we can add another segment. Whatever is gonna get our brothers and sisters back together, we're gonna do it.
Right.
But what we got next? What we got next?
We did the Cooking Corner already?
Yeah, you want to play it again.
I stepped off for a second.
Right,
Hold on.
play it again
I stepped off for a quick second. I had to go outside. I was looking for the Quran because I wanted to show you how it's garbage and we normally wipe our asses with that. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't find it. I might look again. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back now. The Cooking Corner. Let's play that real quick because I missed.
Wait 1 second. Since the email is right there on the screen, I don't know if you see it. But I'll say is let it be known 1969 at gmail.com. But it should be on the screen right now if you look.
Right. That was quick. Y'all played that already?
Yeah, we went over it.
Did the whole commercial and everything?
We did all that, man. Played the video.
Yeah.
Did all that, nigga. Spices, butter, all that.
Onions and all that. Wow. Okay, y'all did that?
We did that.
Now, let me see this again real quick.
So just for you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think she did that. Oh. Hold on a second. Play that thing.
And clouds and rain.
Most times.
And he's making wonderful dishes out of the nature of God.
Yahweh
man.
Allah is the only person I know that have a bunch of bowls, pots, and spoons and nothing else, and then be able to produce something. Like, here you go.
I heard he made a biscuit out of clouds. You know what I'm saying? The brother's good. You know what I'm saying? The brother's good. Big up to the sister. Give her a hand, Ma. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, sister, of course, for the videos. She's holding it down, and she can obviously throw it down in that kitchen.
So what are your
good
thoughts, sir?
tonight. My thoughts that it looked delicious. You know
Listen,
what I'm
that's
saying?
everybody's thought,
It looked
man.
delicious. I almost bit the screen. You know what I'm saying? It looks absolutely wonderful and fantastic. Y'all sisters and brothers out there that want to, you know what I'm saying, that want to get down, please send your videos in. You know what I'm saying? Send your videos in. You know what I mean? Because you know, we in the UPK and we like to eat.
Listen,
You see I'm sitting. You see this man I'm sitting next to, right?
Yeah.
That don't come from no diet. That come from muscles. You know what I'm saying? Nigga need protein.
Get it in.
So word. So send all your videos in, man. Thwada to the sister Ma. Thwada to my man Harya Allah.
Most High
Most High in Christ. Give her a hand. Give her a hand.
Damn right.
Most High in Christ, sis. Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? So big up to the sister. Big up to, like I said, Harya Allah, my man Yahweh Allah, all the brothers that and sisters that have submitted some videos. Really appreciate it. You know, keep coming in. Don't be scared now. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Now, if it look garbage, we're gonna tell you it look garbage. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? But so far, so good. Everybody's been throwing it down. We're doing a hell of a job. We got amazing sisters in the school, amazing brothers in this school. You know what I'm saying? And we greatly appreciate your participation, you know what I'm saying, in the show, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all. Y'all just keep it coming, man. You know what I'm saying? UPK love. You know what I'm saying? If I may, real quick, for y'all brothers and sisters out there that like to cook, and if you're in the tri-state area on the East Coast somewhere, you need to contact Officer Karaya Allah out of Connecticut so y'all can get down with cooking for the cookout. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Cooking for the cookout?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Get your pastas and your potato salad. Because I don't like that store potato salad with them big, thick potatoes. You know what I'm saying? That watery, man. I don't like all of that.
Right.
I like some real homemade potato salad, potato salad. You know what I'm saying? If you can make some, you know, bring it on to the cookout, get busy with it. You know what I mean? We trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? It's all about eating and having fun and being merry and all of that good stuff.
Damn right.
You get opportunity to feed your people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
the people need that. They need your talents.
Yeah, we need it and we want it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the water to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's move. Let's take a quick brief intermission. Can we do that?
Intermission? All right.
Yeah. We're
Play
gonna take a quick break. For all the brothers and sisters watching, please do us a favor. If you can, before you do that, put the link for Let It Be Known in the chat.
All right.
All right. Put the link in the chat for Let It Be Known on YouTube. All right. Put that in the chat. And what I want y'all to do is this. We're gonna put the link in the chat, and we want you to click on that link and hit the subscribe button.
Right.
And then hit the bell and select all. All right. Once y'all do that, and then we want you to share that link as well. Once you hit go to the link, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit all. Once you do that, I want you to put a 1 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat once you do that. Put a 1 in the chat to show us that you are loyal to this truth. You know what I'm saying? Loyal to what is going on out here, because we love y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We come out here every Sunday. We love y'all. We try to put this content out so y'all can see it. You know what I'm saying? We're not selling our souls. We sticking to the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Sticking to our brothers and sisters. We will promote what you want to promote. We put your videos out. If you send videos in, we'll play your music. If you want to play your music, because we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? No charge, no none of that. Y'all the reason for us being here. And we appreciate y'all greatly, man. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to put the link in the chat. I would encourage y'all and ask y'all to please go to that link, subscribe, hit the bell. You understand? Hit that bell. You know what I mean? And please put a 1 in the chat once you have subscribed to that channel. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going to be on here on Cross the Line that long. And a lot of the viewers right now are coming from Cross the Line. You know what I'm saying? Abadja, please. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can do that, we greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to take a quick commercial break. The wild to the ones I see already. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we got a lot going on. I think we should add Abadja to the show. You know what I'm saying? Abadja got a lot going on. He got a lot of information that needs to come out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of information, a lot of history. He is the history man. A lot of history that Abadja needs to bring out. You know what I'm saying? Let's hit them ones, y'all. We're going to go to a quick break, and we out of here, y'all. Be right back. Play some, if you can you go through the email before we go? Go through the email and play some I want to hear some Shapat. Play some Shapat real quick. Yeah, if you can go to the email and play some Shapat. There's a bigger to my man Shapat out there in DC holding it down. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of friends out in DC from the world. You know, niggas be lunching. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Bigger to my man Shapat with the love. In DC, they say lunching. In New York, we say they bugging. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Word up. They bugging. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you lunching. You know what I'm saying? You lunch. Youngin.
AB with the keys. They say the spirit itself bear witness with our spirit. And we are the children of God. This is what we know. Booty. Ready for war like your Howard Shah. Raised under war as a mighty man just so I can
put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Be my rib, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. Gotta put my brick in and do his work. 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 Watch my arc and we ardent out here. We all about them our falls work. Yeah, Howard Shah. I'm from this move all the time. My ladies smile with following the order. I told you. Full of coaching, you ain't caught up. Streets I was taught on. Type you can bid in the part on. Born sold in a photo. Charges I caught on. They call it the cause of the heart that I got for assault on my block. Bitch, I am not here for a cop. My enemy sinned against me. I'm a sinner. But when they got in them, they heal them. Baptism of Christ. Screaming, Howard Shah. In my battle cry. Ready to die, ain't no biggie. How do offend me? I'm litty. She wanna get with me. I'm picky. Digging the rim till she dizzy. Give it a rapture. Get it back rub. Then back to the action. Packing it from metal jacket. Never get murdered. Putting in my father's work. Never see me with them heathens. My team hated. We the great. So facing the earth. We the truth. I never heard. Foolish to believe your words. It ain't about nothing. You bluffing. Scared. Go to church. True definition of Christian win. We got 15 men. We got 2 or 3. But the difference is we got discipline. Nigga, listen here. War with these warriors. Get your whole big sisters clear. Talking you your house. 150 kids. Screaming, oh my God. With the vengeance in. So I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Be my rib. She suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love. She about that work. I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Papa Shaw. Prove the work. The sky falls. Don't let me work. Put my brick in and do his 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 work. Watch my arms and we ardent out here. We all about them our father's work. Chosen frozen concrete. Sailing sweet for a street. Dwelling my record, told the story, selling for cake every day. But I just wanna celebrate. 1738. Up in my cup like what's up if you single or mingle. I really watch the world show you queendom. We straight to the kingdom. We ain't gon' rush of course. I was talking court till you make your mind up and say you mine. Soaking in the oil, smelling so divine. Maybe lady holding 110.5. It's my desire, yeah, to fight the sky. But I feel so wicked from the dirt. Feeling your portion of course is more than a word. Just make me get back to this work. Ready for war. Okay, booty. Bulletproof shooters to do what they told. All us back to the road. So the Lord of hosts double time. Nigga, let's go. Blessing on all the feast in the street, I got heat. Rude speech about they bad luck and they lie. Till they cross the line, then they come to find that whole body bagged up. Got leaking blood everywhere for the art that he thought. Talking more with me when I talk, simply is that what I talk is the law. Be so heavy though, it's when I'm watching foes who gon' rock and roll off the hook. Fish the most vicious niggas out malicious conditions. This isn't for the strip, but watch while I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Be my bitch, except for all my hurt, all my love, she about that work. I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Pop the shot, do the work. The sky falls, gon' catch work. Put my brick in and do his 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 work. Watch my odds and we audit out here. We all about it. My father's work. Put my brick in and do his 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 work. Watch my odds and we audit out here. We all about it. My father's work. My father's work. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness. At the what? Strangeness of his salvation.
But the oppressor calls UFOs, Bible calls them chariots, cloud, whirlwind, the return of all king, a Nineveh, from the tribe of Judah, who would be the so-called Negroes in America today.
You don't really got a place in my salvation. Sexuality straight, my salvation. You gon' slay till you break my salvation. Without of itself is what we say you ate my salvation. You gon' do all your time, all of your crimes. Trying to steal our shine, fucking with mine, devils gon' die. If it got about past, it's bad to die with your master fast. And nuclear blast, disaster, cash, the last, the slave, and straight salvation. I'm taking for the Lord of man war, and my king is bloody as a sword. Flaming fire in his eye, vengeance is yours, against the wicked to the core. I can't uphold, but I can't ignore prize that you know, prize of the poor. It's me over my nation, so y'all complete my salvation. For the disgrace of the occasion, been waiting patient for a taste of my super strange. So as they phase me back on the spaceship, I'm at your face, no hesitation. Screaming, Yahweh Shai, like your last wave of invasion. With the 200 million angels with 4 faces, who gon' face us? Get that call to the throne, singing that same song of the truth. Say bow down to a priest and lick up the dust off of thy boot. Into my whip you gon' take, skin cancer you gon' bake. Pick a crop on my estate, your fate too late. Ain't no way safe out of space, and I can't wait. You don't really got a place, my salvation. Sexuality straight, my salvation. You gon' slay till you break my salvation. Without of itself is what we say you ate my salvation. You gon' do all your time, all of your crimes. Trying to steal our shine, fucking with mine, devils gon' die. If it got about past, it's bad to die with your master fast. And nuclear blast, disaster, cash, the last, the slave, and straight salvation. 400 years of the slaves running. Judah earned about 800. Could you stay hunting and you overdone it with your drugging and locking us up for nothing? Now the rose and buffing on my headband, flow the lids when they come marching in. Keep you drip with the fridge is falling. With not a single cent up on me. The power, 144,000 in the hour. You devoured the world as I wasn't scared to doubt it. Ain't come up out of you, became no cowards. Jewelry shower, my ribs and dower. Party gems for they face to flower. My seas, crowds and go streets. My house is gonna be a tower, no evils loud. Fly around in my drops, damn, made of gold and diamonds. Fuck a bands, you passing, go chauffeur and open my doors. Who wasn't upholding the law? Heathens were raw, facing the flow when I cross. Suffer my forefathers fall. Family separated plantations, that's justice, thus said the Lord. And I can't wait for a cause. You don't really got a place in my salvation. Sexuality straight, my salvation. You gon' slay till you break my salvation. Without of itself is what we say you ate my salvation. You gon' do all your time, all of your crimes. Trying to steal our shine, fucking with mine, devils gon' die. If it got about past, it's bad to die with your master fast. And nuclear blast, disaster, cash, the last, the slave, and straight salvation.
Drop God.
Yeah, we back. We back, y'all. And with that, we about to get into the next segment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You Pratha, are you ready? All right, so we're gonna get into the next segment, and it's called the drink of the week. So let's get right into it, Ashar, when you get the chance. The drink of the week, y'all. Right there, Ashar, the video. Listen, y'all, and this is the next segment called Drink of the Week. And we right here, we got Officer 50 Paratha. He about to break down this drink. Go ahead, Paratha. What we got?
Shalom, y'all.
First, give him a hand. Give him a hand. Salaki, brother.
Damn
right. Yes, this is Precinct Officer Paratha out of Yonkers, New York. Right now, we're doing Drink of the Week. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, this is ISUPK, and we promote drinking responsible.
Damn right.
Always drink responsible. No excuses. No excuses.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much what I'm about to say. We're about to review this drink. We're about to review this drink. Shout out to Trooper Hayala. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm shouting him out because I'm showing him some love. That's my brother.
That's crazy how you doing this and he not here.
Why I'm doing this because I got brotherhood. I have brotherhood. And right now we're gonna review. Actually, guess what we're gonna review? A cognac.
Mm-hmm.
A cognac. We're gonna review a cognac.
All right.
You know what I mean? A cognac. It's like hens running around. You know what I'm saying? You know what hens like, you know what I'm saying? Like a chicken, a hen running around, you know what I'm saying? And they, you know what I'm saying? They run into a black space. You know what I'm saying? They run into a black space. But that's me, that's me. But we're gonna review this, you know what I'm saying? But first of all, like I said, drink responsible. I'm happy that you played the cooking corner first, because always eat before you drink.
Right.
That's always a good thing. So
right.
We saw that delicious meal, and make sure that you have something in your stomach. Have the water, so on and so forth. But pretty much the alcohol content on this, it's about 43. It's about 43. So you know what I'm saying? That's 86 bye-bye.
Right.
That's pretty up there, sir. That's pretty up there. But if this drink is too strong for you, you can always water it down. You put a little water in a cap,
right,
and just spray. You know what I'm saying? Just put a little bit of water and you taste it up until your liking. The cognacs is always good to that you can mix. So that's the best thing about cognac. You can mix it.
What's the water for again? It's just to lessen it.
To proof it down, but you will get different flavors. You know what I mean? You will get different flavors. You get the more background flavors, so it'll become more light and workable. So right now we're gonna go with the nose. Let me see what cognac have on the nose and what I get. Oh, and also cognac is a brandy, but more like it's like they make it out of like wine.
Right.
It's the way that they do it.
Because I was going to say it smell like apples.
Yeah. Well. Salakia, so well done on the nose, because that's what I get too.
Right.
That's what I get too. I got. What you want? Right here? Compound. Salakia. Here we go. So we go in. Yeah, you have apples. I got like a pear. Yeah. There's a pear there. There's a pear. Hold up.
Nah.
Yeah. They have like it's a kind of like a seasoning. I'm trying to get the seasoning.
Seasoning.
Yeah, like
you gotta let niggas know, like seasoning. What
White pepper?
Seasoning, I'm talking about like what you are seasoning, like more like, you know what I'm saying, a herb. A type of herb that you put on your food, so on and so forth. It's like a cumin. It's more like a cumin to me.
Listen,
Like
I know you talk to for the sophisticated, aristocrats, sophisticated, the gentlemen's club people who have the chairs and their tie tucked into their the robes and all that. I'm the hood nigga. Like, nigga, does it get me drunk? How much volume? I don't smell no apples. What are you talking about? Can I mix it?
Yes, you can.
With juice? What? With soda?
I
CNC? What?
My own personal and Slovakia.
No, go ahead.
My own personal, I really think, you know what I'm saying, a Coca-Cola, one ice cube, you know, pretty much. If you really want to try to fruiten it up, I say like a little, because it have like an apple scent to me. I got to taste it first to see how it tastes, but I think you know, I think of like yeah, I only see Coke in this. Coke, you know what I'm saying, like a cola.
Coca-Cola.
But with
Just
one
gotta,
ice. With
gotta
one
put
ice.
that out there.
With one ice. I think with one ice. And I'm about to go in for the taste.
Cola comes from still herb.
Anything else?
Salakia,
nice.
I just want to say Salakia to Hayala. Salakia. I think this is
That's smooth.
the second cognac I would grab.
It was
off
smooth,
the show.
man.
I'm not gonna lie. This, yeah, know I'm a whiskey man, straight all the way through. But if I drink a cognac and Salakia to my brother, I still won't reach for this one.
I taste like a vanilla or caramel.
It's
Or
definitely
caramel.
smooth. I'll tell you that. It definitely will catch you if you're not paying attention.
This
A
right
caramel.
here, you
It's
got
definitely caramel.
butterscotch,
Pepper.
I don't taste none of that. I taste a party and some pretzels and some Jamaican music.
See, with this one right here, to me, and can I explain it? Barbershop.
Go ahead.
I'm tasting this cognac.
Right.
It's pretty. It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
It seemed like to me, and I'm going to explain to me what's going, how I want, how I see it. She wanted to dance with me, but she run away. You know, I asked her for a dance. She said yes. I take her on the dance floor. You know what? You know what I'm saying? Spit my game because I learned it from One West because I know how to do it. Bring her on the dance floor, and she just do 2 moves and leave because it don't sit long for me to get that flavor. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the spice leaves so fast. It leaves. Now it's gone. And hence you got to drink another glass.
You gotta drink another one. You gotta go get her again.
You gotta go get her again.
I gotta go get her.
You gotta go get her. So that's me. This right here. Drink responsible. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't overdo it. When you feel that little buzz, get yourself, you know what I'm saying? Put some water in your glass.
Right.
Drink, you know what I'm saying? Drink your cognac. Put some water in your glass. Drink like 2 cups. Then you go back. Then you go back into, you know what I'm saying? Then you go back into it. Drink responsible.
Right.
You know, don't be a filthy drunk, anything like that. You know, like we was talking about the heat wave and everything like that. Don't drink in the heat. I suggest it. Don't drink in the heat.
Right. And that's important. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the things, remember, we joke, we have fun. The importance is to always drink responsible. Drink responsibly is more important than drinking. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not gonna drink responsible, the hell you drinking for? You know what I'm saying? We can't be out there like a young idiot and just woo, and then go crash and kill a young brother or a sister or a family. The whole part about this is the drink, but also to remember to drink responsible. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Praza.
Gone. And throughout for saying that.
Right.
Throughout for saying that, so because that's just so important. Yes, you know, like you say, yes, we drinking, so on and so forth, but we still drinking responsible.
Right.
And if and we know our cutoff point. You got to have a cutoff point. You know, when you enjoying yourself and everything like that, and you know you've been drinking a lot, This is that's the point of when it's time to say, you know what, that's it for me for the day.
That's right.
Even though the party and everybody's partying and everything and everybody enjoying themselves, the party ain't over.
Right.
But you had far too many.
That's right.
You know,
sis.
you have to know your limit.
Right. Put that up. What she said. She said everything in moderation. Damn right. Everything's supposed to be in moderation, man. You're not supposed to be a glutton. You know what I'm saying? Food, wine, liquor, whatever it is that's lawful, you're not supposed to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everything in moderation. That's why we have to say drink responsible. You know what I'm saying? Because we're priests and prophets, we have to let the people know, oh, we could drink. Yeah, you could drink, but don't act like an idiot. Don't go out there and binge a whole bottle of Alizé. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Shout out New York Alizé, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You can't be just drinking a whole glass of Henny and then think you could just walk down the street and act belligerent and just
Salakia, sir. And this is so hard body one West because I did it.
Right.
I did that. The whole bottle of Alizé, you know what I'm saying? Drinking. You know what I'm saying? Drinking whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever stuff that was out there, you know what I'm saying? Cognacs and acting, you know what I'm saying? Acting the mess with no limit, no, you know what I'm saying? No decently in order.
Right.
I just wanted to just get drunk. And guess what? I ain't have a limit. Then I drink some more.
Right.
And guess what? And then you have nobody to tell you, yo, you drunk too much.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you did have that one person, guess what you're going to say? I don't care.
Right. Well, not only that, you might not even have that person because they all drinking with you. Everybody else drunk, so there's nobody sober-minded. Everybody on the same drunk level as you, and now something could happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And you know what they always say? You're not my father.
Right.
You know, and they go because they drunk. But more responsible. Just drink responsible. Like I said, if you're drinking strong. Anything, you know what I'm saying, 40% and up.
Right.
Once you finish that one little, you know what I'm saying, when you have a little glass and nothing, put water in between that. Give yourself some time to, you know what I'm saying, give yourself some time to relax, let the liquor and enjoy the liquor. That's what it is. You're supposed to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And don't, you know what I'm saying, and that's it.
Awesome.
And pretty much,
And with that, real quick, how do y'all enjoy it? What y'all thought about the drink of the week?
I thought it was all right.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy.
It was pretty good.
Listen, I thought it was smooth. You know, listen, I'm a wine dude. I'm old. You know what I'm saying? I lost that tolerance of drink. I need something to drink, and then I gotta go back to work. So I gotta drink the wine. That was delicious. Excuse me, while I be oppressed by this devil.
Okay, so you heard what I said. It's made from it's a wine format.
Right, of course. But this is the strong wine.
Yeah.
This is that wine Christ is waiting for the drink when he come back. I need something a little bit lighter. You know what I'm saying? I got work to do. Are we getting a bottle? We gonna show a bottle?
Yeah. No, we can't do that, right?
No, we can't show a bottle.
Never mind. I was
we ain't getting paid. I have to stop.
Show you something.
I have to stop the Prince of the Power, Shalai Allah, because we're not getting paid to show anything.
I was like, I'm about to show him real quick.
And we ain't getting paid nada. You know what I'm saying?
Because
You're right, absolutely.
You know, hens we see, and they always running in that darkness, in that blackness.
Right.
So Parag, some people on the chat is saying Kanye got a point now.
No.
In your face, sucker.
Salaki, sorry. If I may, sir. No. If you didn't hear it the first time.
Word.
It's a difference.
Go ahead. Wait, here's the mic, buddy.
How do we feel about rum over here? Why is all the rum gone? Whoever watched Pirates of the Caribbean. No, how y'all feel about rum? I'm just asking.
Prodigy.
You know what? Rum is good. Rum is good. It have its place. It have its place.
It has its place.
It has its place. It has its place. Rum is good. It has its place. It's some rum.
Place is the top, right? Not 2 and not 3. You're right.
Well, I don't mind battling 2. You understand? If anybody want to come after me, you know what I'm saying, on my whiskey, rum could come, cognac could come, and I crush you every time. Battles. So any rum people that's in the chat room that want to come up against me, y'all can. Bring your best rum. Bring your only best rum, because that's the only one that you know. And I'm gonna bring about 10 different types of whiskeys. That's how I get down. If you don't like this one, you're gonna like this one. If you don't like this one, you're gonna like this one. That's how I get down.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Hold on. I still got a question. I was curious about. You got to put that big ass head in the way.
Oh, no,
damn.
That's the hair.
Excuse me, Mufasa. Can you move back?
Well, there's a I don't know about that, but it's from Barbados and Trinidad and Jamaica. It gives it 3 stars.
Lord have mercy.
Well, listen, we're gonna go find it and we're gonna test it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to make it my mission this week to go find that for next week.
That's right.
Listen, we're gonna try that out. We're gonna tell you. Try to tune in next week. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna show it. They don't see us, right? Nah. We ain't gonna show you what the sister sent, but we're gonna try to get it next week. Taste it, see how it is, and then we're gonna show you.
And this rum is called Plantation.
Right.
I don't know if I want to drink all of that.
Slavery tastes like oppression, right?
Right.
Tastes like the barrel of the ship.
I might drink.
You know what I'm saying?
Might drink that shit and start till down by the waters. Tell me what you want. Till down the water.
Can I get an amen now?
Scared to drink that shit.
The joy juice. That's the joy juice.
I might grow some overalls.
I don't know if I can do it.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I can do it.
Nigga, turn around. Shalaya, I'll shoot. Shoot, man. Don't you dare talk about the master like that. Nigga, sip that and go back to normal. Like, what the hell did I just drink?
Hell down the waters. Tell me what you want. Head on down the road. I don't know about that plantation.
Right, listen.
I changed that shit to some freedom or something.
Right.
Revolution. The revolt. You know what I'm saying? That plantation, I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll test it out and see, sis.
Right, we're gonna try to get it and test it out next week. We'll tell you.
Most High in Christ. We in Harlem. I don't know if they're gonna have that plantation.
They probably not. Listen, I'll try. I'll find it. I'll try.
Abaji, you experienced with this? Microphone, please. Microphone, please.
More than likely, if I ask around, I might ask a sister I know that lives in Crown Heights, and I might, if I have the time, I could make a trip out there myself. More than likely, if you go by Jamaicans and you ask Jamaicans who got their own liquor store and all that of their area, and ask and have the name, somebody will be able to find it for you in the States, if it's allowed in the States, because it could be some White Henny type of crap.
It said this Yawala. It said it's made from grass and sugar cane.
Oh man, Most High in Christ. If it's made from grass, Yawala will have some soup. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make soup out of this. You know what I'm saying? It got grass in it, so he will be coming next week with some soup.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With some cauliflower dumplings. You know what I'm saying?
Most High
in Christ. I think. There you go.
He done fed the bring of
there you go.
The
Nigga said,
Nigga said dumplings and sand and clay. I got it.
Plantation soup, nigga. Word up.
You gonna make the world mad. You gave this nigga.
I'm sitting here telling. I'm joking. He's taking that shit serious.
That nigga listen to every word you said.
Plantation soup. It do got grass in it, motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
Get you right.
Most High in Christ.
You're right.
Look out for the plantation soup. Bigger to my sister. You are the reason why plantation soup will be coming out.
All right. But with that, brothers, any last words before we move on?
Last words. just, you know what I'm saying, like I always say in the first and last thing, I always say, drink responsible. If you are drinking, put some water in between, understand your limits, and listen to the person who say to you, you need to slow down.
Listen,
just chill.
Most High in Christ. And remember, that was from Priest and Officer 50
Give him a hand.
from Yonkers, New York.
At a YO Yonkers.
Yeah.
Subscribe to No Carrots Yonkers on YouTube, by the way.
Listen, Most High in Christ. And with that was the drink of the week.
Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Real quick.
Most High in Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We want to let y'all know real quick before we go. So we're gonna do a few more articles. What y'all want to do? You want to do a couple more
we
articles?
do like
or what?
one or two more.
Do one or two more. But
yeah.
before we do that, we have the annual East Coast Cookout coming up. You know what I'm saying? I would encourage brothers and sisters to come through, man. We're gonna have a good time. They got a yacht party going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't, boats and water, me and them don't mix too well. But this is going to be a good time because a Shark Upon, I believe, has ventured on one before. Is that correct?
Do nothing.
You have not done it.
I thought I was in trouble. Yes, I've been on the yacht.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Come on, motherfucker.
Talking about the yacht, right, sir?
Yes.
Listen, this New York hasn't been New York in many, many years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
We got corner stores closing at 10.
That's right.
Just to let y'all know that's watching. New York City never closed. It was corner stores open. I'm talking about 3 o'clock in the morning was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? There was no such thing as sleep. You know what I'm saying? We call it sleep is the cousin of death. That's what we used to say out here.
There used to be an after spot after the after spot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I remember coming out of
things have changed.
Yeah.
New York is not popping the way it used to be. But this particular weekend, you know what I'm saying? There's a yacht party, correct?
Yes, I want to shout out Commander General Johanna for allowing us to have for allowing us to have. I think it's the 6th annual or the 7th annual Northeast Cookout.
I think it was 7th or 8th. I'm
So-
not even sure.
We're having another annual Salakia, buddy. We're having another annual cookout for the Northeast region, and like always, Captain Tazariak will be hosting the entire nation. Whoever wants to come.
That's right.
So on the 26th, which is a Friday, we're gonna be having a scripture on Friday. That day, we're gonna be doing something for everyone that comes in early. Take a tour around Times Squares for brothers and sisters who never been to Times Squares in New York before. After that, we're gonna go to scripture breakdown with John Hyman. He's gonna be here in the building, and we're gonna be doing Cross the Line all from the hotel. Then that Friday night we got a little club going on for any brothers and sisters that want to step out.
What club is that?
It's a club that I've been checking out. It's called Contra Lounge. Contra.
You trying to sell some coke
at?
in there?
No, it's on the it's downtown. Every video and things I've been seeing is a lot of Israel that go there, and it's hip hop.
Where's it at?
Downtown somewhere. I don't have the actual address.
That's how I know he a nigga from New York.
I want you to be clear for the brothers and sisters not from New York.
That's
downtown.
right.
Downtown Manhattan.
Downtown
Manhattan.
Downtown Manhattan. We got a downtown Manhattan. We got a downtown Brooklyn. We got a few downtowns.
So you're gonna be in the city. So if we go here, you're gonna be in the city. You know what I'm saying? Then the city is Manhattan.
Thank you.
There you go.
We got to be clear. They're not
Listen,
from New York City.
So for everyone that's coming in Manhattan, there's a club after Scripture Breakdown Across the Line in Manhattan, downtown Manhattan, called Contra Lounge, which is a big hip hop place. A lot of Israel go there. Saturday, we are having camp in Times Square.
All right. That's right.
We're having camp in Times Square. It's the solution to gun violence, and Commander General Johanna will be speaking at 3 p.m. right there in Times Square, 44th Street and 7th Avenue.
Right. So be there, man. Come
Right?
to
Make
Times
sure y'all
Square
there.
and watch it.
Everyone who's there, New York City, there's a lot of gun violence going on. So this whole cookout is all about healing the Black and Hispanic community.
Right.
And we're putting an emphasis on this whole gun violence, and that's what Commander General Yohana will be addressing in Times Square. So all you police officers that are watching, Mayor Eric Adams, Governor Hochul, whatever, y'all want the solution for gun violence, make sure you're there in Times Square August 27th from 11 to 5 p.m. and you'll get the solution to gun violence here in New York City.
That's right.
After that,
Most High in Christ. Go ahead.
we're gonna be on a yacht.
Yeah.
On a boat.
I will not be there, y'all.
You like the only Benjamin I know that don't.
I'm a Benjamin because I was on a boat. I got put on Barbados, and this I'm not going on back on a boat, y'all. I hate boats. If you don't know me, I hate boats, nigga. Damn. Why I gotta pay to go on the boat?
I wasn't gonna say that.
That's
but
all right. I'll say it.
I'm not gonna
I'll
say,
say
you know
it.
what I mean? But,
I'm not going on the boat, nigga. This Benjamin is not going on. I hate boats.
I don't want to discourage any brothers from going.
The generals are
You know what I'm
coming.
saying?
Commander Yohana's going to be there.
Jeremiah
Jeremiah Hyman, Jeremiah.
I don't want to discourage any brothers and sisters from going. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go have a good time, man, copy your tickets now. Go
Listen,
on
now.
the boat.
Right, it's amazing.
Get
Immediately.
busy,
Me?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't go on boats.
Karab won't be there. Y'all should get, he ain't the only one ain't gonna be there. But get your tickets.
Right.
I want to
I don't
encourage
want
this weekend to be as glorious as possible. You know what I'm saying? That's all I
But
want.
sir, you have to come. It's going to be Benjamin music.
See me at the cookout the next day, y'all. I'll be there.
So
I'll be there with the hot dogs and the burgers and all the food to serve y'all. I'll be there, but the boat I won't be there. Salaki, I just
hold on.
don't want to go on the boat.
So the boat it's called the team, the production company that's putting it together is called Reggae Fest.
Listen,
and
I
they
know.
do this and do parties all over the country from LA to Miami. And this one they're doing it on a yacht. It's called Yacht Fetty, and the theme is dance hall music versus soca.
Listen, it's gonna be.
You know what I'm
something.
saying? There's three floors. The yacht is going to be sailing up and down the Hudson River, so you're going to see the New York City skyline, the
Right.
Jersey skyline. If you had never been to the Statue of Liberty, we're going to be sailing past the Statue of Liberty,
man.
and we'll be back by 2 a.m.
Listen,
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
be surprised you see a Benjamin jump off the Statue of Liberty on a woman like Listen, don't be surprised, y'all. I'm telling you, that's how Benjamites get down. I won't be there, y'all. I won't be there. I'll be asleep because I gotta wake up early to serve y'all, wonderful people. So
Right.
I won't be there at this wonderful boat party, y'all.
But it's going down. And then after that, Sunday, August 28th is the annual Northeast ISPK annual Northeast Cookout that we'll be having right here again in Marcus Garvey Park on
Right.
124th and Madison Avenue, from 12 p.m. until.
Yeah, that's it. Big up to my sister S. Ross out there. Sis, I hope you're coming. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're coming through. You know what I mean? I hope everybody that's in the chat and that's listening. Hey, even you niggas from Mississippi, man, come on through, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bless New York with a little bit of Jerusalem. And when you come, bring some milk and honey. You know what I'm saying? We need some of that. You know what I'm saying? But I hope all my brothers and sisters come out there and have a good time. It's going to be glorious. We're going to be putting up a list of things to do, especially if you're going to be at the hotel. The hotel is located in Yonkers, New York. It will not be in the midst of the city of Yonkers, New York, but it'll be right on the outskirts of Yonkers, New York, where, it's not a lot of things going on, but you can get to a lot of things that's going on. Specifically, the casino is popping. You know what I'm saying? Get to the casino.
We went there last year.
We have another club that Paratazai knows about and I know about. A nice Issachar club that rocks out until about 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning, by the way, is very early in New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it rocks out to 2 o'clock in the morning. That's like a new thing now. Before it'd be until whenever.
8 a.m.
You know what I'm
8
saying?
a.m. the next
They
day.
would tint the windows and you wouldn't even know what time it was because it's so dark in there. You know what I'm saying? But those days are over. But we got to, you know what I'm saying? Those days are long gone. So, you know what I'm saying? Got a few things to do in Yonkers, you know what I'm saying, that you can look into. We got the, what's that plaza out there again, man?
Cross County,
Ridgewood.
okay.
We got Ridgewood, where I believe they have a movie theater and Legoland and so many other things going on.
Oh, Ridge Hill Mall. Ridge Hill Mall.
There you go, Ridge Hill.
Nice place. They got Legoland up
They
there.
got Legoland.
for
They
the
got
kids.
a
All
bunch
that.
of restaurants. Big up to Texas de Brazil.
Yeah. Oh, I love that
You know what
place.
I'm saying? Big up to Texas de Brazil. They got a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? We got bowling alleys, movie theaters, all types of things going on. If you want to go midnight bowling, let the brothers know. You know, so that's just if you don't want to go to the yacht party or you don't want to, you know, travel too much, or you in a hotel room bored or something like that, let brothers know, because we will be going to these spots and attending these spots.
That's right.
You know, having a great time. Specifically me, I like to go to the casino to do a little bit of gambling and watch the horses race. So, you know, come on through, man. You know,
listen, I like to feed old white bums bread. Like, look at him running to the bread. Look at him.
Run, devil.
It's jokes, y'all. It's jokes.
Run. You know what I'm
But,
saying?
but what we got next, Ashar? What article we got? Because we don't got that much time.
Okay. So let's go to something real quick.
Kind of buy it real quick.
Why do we never plan like a buffet or something like that? Say it again. Why do we never plan like a buffet or something like that? I like to eat. I don't know if any other brothers.
The cookout is basically like a buffet.
Yeah, that's
Cookout
the
is
whole
a
point.
buffet. Word.
Yeah,
That's the buffet.
We have the
cookout.
cookout for brothers and sisters.
You can go, but you can go up 1,000 times.
We can. You can go out.
Yeah. And let me tell you this: we do have minor council coming up. You can bring that up right in the council.
Find a place. Minor count. We have. Yeah. Find a place where the buffet. Bring it, and we'll try to arrange something to go.
Right.
Right.
But what we got?
Listen, if you got ideas, you got to make sure you're putting forth effort to make that idea happen.
Right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just be spewing stuff out now. You got to be down with it if you're down with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Let's get into these articles real quick. I encourage brothers and sisters to come out to that East Coast cookout. You know what I'm saying? The music's gonna be popping, food's gonna be popping, the brotherhood and sisters are gonna be rocking, and we're gonna do this under Commander Yohana, who serves the Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
So, sir, it's time to talk about my favorite people in New York City, the NYPD. My favorite.
Good night.
And
Let me get one of them charges over there. Probably
there is which charger? There's the only outlets in here.
I need there's no charge for this.
No, that one's right there being used, sir.
Okay.
So my favorite people to talk about in New York City, the NYPD takes another
That sounds
L.
better.
And by favorite, you mean
To talk about.
absolutely not your favorite.
Yes, exactly. But my favorite means that
He
I
fixed that up quick. Said,
Right.
I want to talk about my favorite people in New York City. Yeah. The NYPD.
You know they about
What?
to, they about to use
They
you
gonna
as
make a clip out of that.
Right, clip. Look at it. Look at these niggas, agents. I told you.
You mean the ones you love to hate? Is that what you're
I
saying?
told you. Look at him. He said it.
One back. What are my favorite people? Nah,
one of my favorite groups of people to talk about, the NYPD. And the NYPD takes another L again.
As they should.
Right? I don't know about you, but I don't know too many people that get their guns stolen off of them. You know what I'm saying?
It's a very New York story. Listen, for the people listening, what he is saying is cops are getting robbed out here. It got so crazy, they robbing police officers.
Yes.
Continue, sir.
You got a cop slipping, right? Here it goes right here. We're going to talk about these fools.
Lacking.
Caught him slipping. Here we go. I'm going to share this screen real quick. Ta-da.
4:34 this morning, police are searching for the suspect who stole the gun off an off-duty officer in the Bronx. Video shows the suspect threatening the 23-year-old victim with a gun after he got out of his car on Garrison Avenue in Hunts Point early Wednesday morning. Police say the suspect asked if the man was a cop, then went through the officer's pockets. He took off with the officer's weapon and wallet, which does have his NYPD ID card inside. Good news is nobody got hurt.
This cop got caught slipping.
As we mark Disability Pride Month, we celebrate the achievements made by the community as well.
Hold on 1 second. Con, now they are. Con. Listen, I
Damn.
Damn. You know, the police go to training.
Do they? Do they?
Well,
They got a
big ass
training,
facility in Queens.
and it's only for 3 months.
Hold on about it. They got a big facility out there in Queens for all this to just get robbed in the Bronx.
Brother asked him, "Are you a cop? You a cop?" He said, "Yeah, I'm a cop." Oh,
He was like, "Oh yeah,
that's crazy."
I'm gonna get this nigga. And when I'm gonna tell everybody in the hood, like, "Yo, you know who I just got? A motherfucking cop." You know what I'm saying? Look at this. He probably took a picture with the badge on and all of that. You know what I'm saying? He probably was like, went back around the way, like, look what I got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got an official NYPD badge. He got his gun. He took the whole shebang. Right. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but New York City, that's the first time I really seen it. I never seen a cop in his cop clothes get robbed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
And what's so fun?
Now,
what's so fun? Let me get this scripture, right? Let me get Proverbs 1, verse 31, because this goes right with them. Listen, it's like, and they supposed to be protecting you. They get it robbed.
Exactly.
Hey, give me your gun. Give me that badge. Well, you know what? Let me get that Charger car while you at it. Nigga. Run that. And a shot said, this is in front of the camp spot, right?
To the camp spot in Hunts Point. Yeah,
so
like 2 blocks away.
The next time you want to try to stop us from speaking the word of God, you might get robbed at nighttime. You might get robbed. But let me get this scripture real quick, Ashar. What it says?
Concert. It says Proverbs 1 and 31. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way.
They're going what?
Eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices.
Listen, they're gonna be filled with their own devices, man. The things that they supposed to use on you, guess what? It's gonna be turned around on them.
Damn right.
Right.
They supposed to be sticking you up with the gun. Yo, what you got on you? Look at stop and frisk. Stop and frisk. Oh, look at this, nigga. You got a whole pound of weed in your back.
Right. As he's robbing, he probably was talking mad shit in his ear, like, yeah, nigga. Yeah. Spread your legs.
Right. Spread them.
Put your hands up on the car.
Higher.
Higher.
Nigga. You're under arrest.
Right, you lucky I don't shoot your ass. Like, you know, he probably was talking mad garbage.
You don't have the right to remain silent, nigga.
I know if I was me, I would. I'll be talking bad shit to him. Sorry, go ahead.
God, but no, this is perfect scripture for them. Like their own devices, their own fruit is on them now.
Right.
They do all this stuff to do on us. Well, guess what? What goes around comes around,
That's right.
He asked him, "Are you a cop?" He said, "Yeah." He pulled the hammer out.
He thought he would say, "Yeah." He'd be like, "Yo, I'm sorry." That nigga was like, "Yeah." Oh, really?
That means you got a gun on you. So let me put a gun on you.
Yo, no, if I'm not mistaken, this man had his uniform on. Crazy. I think that "Are you a cop?" was a rhetorical question. You know what I'm saying? Like he messing with like, "Oh, nigga, you a cop?" You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he really wanted to know if he was a cop because this man, I think, had his uniform on.
Right.
Kept the hammer and all of that. We say hammer, y'all. We mean gun in New York terms.
That's the
he kept all of that
lingo.
in the trunk.
Right.
Why you a cop? Put that in the passenger seat right there on the spot.
Right.
Because you know what? He thought it was safe and everything was cool. And this young brother ran. Now, I want you to understand we do not condone this type of behavior.
Right.
No.
We don't condone it. But damn it, it's funny as hell.
It's
You know what
funny
I'm
as
saying?
goddamn hell. Eh?
Hell yeah.
The cop, like, listen, I'm a cop. Well, I'm a nigga with a gun.
I'm a nigga with
Now
a
spread them.
Word. And I
Spread
got
them.
the
Look, what's in your artillery belt, nigga?
Yo, give me this
What-
Batman
look
belt,
at
nigga.
this.
Oh, you
nigga.
Batman? You
Right.
Batman? Give me this
Batman
Batman belt, nigga. I want all of that.
Imagine the conversations in the locker room.
Right.
Like,
When he went back,
you let him take your
he probably lied. He knows on camera. He's like, I got jumped by some niggas.
Right.
Like, you ain't get jumped.
Right.
I got jumped by a band of niggas.
They, reversing it.
Yeah,
Look,
nah, nigga. Yeah. Nah. Yo, according to the video,
you
nigga,
can't really
was
see
one
the
nigga.
other. You can't really see the other guys. There were like 5 more behind me. You know what I'm saying? But they were there.
That
Who makes
nigga,
that
he
story?
wouldn't even die for his badge. He ain't wrestle him and try to fight him and say, fuck, I'm gonna take a bullet.
Nope.
That nigga was like, nah.
Nah.
Really just say, "Are you a police?" He said, "Yes."
Yeah.
Give me your shit.
Give me all your
What-
shit.
What did they write? There was something that they wrote on the article? Or that was something
Concept.
else?
The article said, police are searching for a suspect who stole the gun off an off-duty NYPD officer in the Bronx.
listen.
Video shows the suspect threatening 23-year-old officer with a gun after he got out of his car. Police say the suspect asked the victim if he was a cop and then went through the officer's pockets.
I'm sorry. We don't condone. We do not. We do not condone robbery.
Read the next part.
He took off with the officer's weapon and wallet, which had his NYPD identification card.
Them niggas is somewhere smoking blunts like freeze,
Right.
playing around and
Guess,
joking.
guess what? They got
Word.
you're under arrest.
Word. And that gun, by the way, that gun is gone.
Right.
They sold that to a nigga probably from California. That's in New York, doing some gang shit. It's like that gun's in San Bernardino somewhere.
Right.
It's over. You know, you're never
turn up-
getting that back.
They'll turn up in
That's
some
in
crime
Texas.
years
Yeah,
later.
it's gone. It's in Texas, Atlanta, somewhere. They got rid of that gun. It's
It's
over.
being shipped to the Ukraine as we speak.
Word. But your badge, niggas got that.
Right.
Word. They probably run up on niggas like,
That's gonna be the new trend.
Collector's item.
That's gonna be the new trend. Running up on cops and
Yo,
taking all their
yo,
memorabilia.
yeah,
Right.
I just seen an article where a dude, an old nigga too, he was like 70. He was shooting at the police in the Bronx. I said, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was his problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was shooting at the police, ran into a building and caught him. You know what I mean? Glad they didn't shoot him or kill him and all of that.
Right.
But listen, y'all, we do not condone this behavior, but brothers in New York City, at least, I can't speak for any other city because I haven't seen any articles or anything as of yet. But brothers in New York City are robbing police.
Yeah, we're getting tired, man. That
You know what I'm
blowback.
saying? They're like, we robbing police now. Like,
Right.
They're gonna catch you lacking. They're gonna look at you. You dress like John Cena and all of that, looking like an undercover cop. They gonna run up on you.
They like, yo, wait. They're like the budget increased to 10 billion.
Right.
Word.
Nah,
Word.
we running up on police.
Oh, word.
Right.
I just paid a fucking $30 a pound for some hamburger
Right.
meat.
And you know what's crazy?
I'm about to rob these
Don't
niggas.
forget, remember that pastor that just got robbed. Mary Adams is connected to that.
Yeah, word. Yeah,
So
that-
he's getting more money.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
just think about that. Niggas out here are starving.
It's so crazy that MTA reported that they lost $190 million
Good night.
in 3 months because niggas are refusing to pay the turnstile.
They ain't paying
Everyone's
that.
just jumping that
Bro,
shit. I ain't paying shit.
If you're not familiar with New York City, listen. One thing about New York City, brothers out here will rob you. You know what I'm saying? You're going
Right.
to get robbed if you're here long enough. everybody got a robbery story. Like,
Everybody.
yo, man, it took my, everybody got a robbery story. Now the police are getting robbed. Go ahead.
Quick, listen, and Mayor Adams, if you want police officers not to get robbed anymore, make sure you are at 44th Street and 7th Avenue Saturday, August 27th, because Commander Johanna is going to give you the solution.
Right. If you want to fix it, if you want to save police officers' lives, even though they're evil, nasty, and disgusting and filthy people, you need to subscribe to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Come to Times Square, 44th and 7th Ave in Times Square, where Commander Johanna will be speaking, and we can give you the solution to fix all of this. But if you don't want to listen to us, police officers will continue to get robbed, not by our orders, but by just the powers that be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're going to continue to get robbed, and brothers going to keep on doing this. Everybody's like, oh, New York has strict gun laws. We can't tell because somebody get shot every single day.
Right.
And let me tell you, there's 5 boroughs here full of millions of people.
That's right.
And outside of that, you have Yonkers, you got Hempstead, you got Long Island, you got all types of
Damn right.
Yeah.
niggas get shot every single day. At least 25 people lose their life a day in New York City. They're not going to report it because this is a very big tourist site.
It's getting crazy.
Right. But there's 25 people at least a day getting killed. That's just killed. Shot, forget it. Everybody's getting shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's catching a bullet. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is in New York.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to stop that, you need to come to the Israelite School of UPK. You understand what I'm saying? Now, brothers, expand a little more, and police are not safe.
That's right. Parazza, you want to say something real quick?
Khan and Slock, the other one, if I may, which is dropping so hard, Body 1 West. Also, we cannot forget how many officers out there that was robbing us.
Right.
There was
Oh, yeah.
officers that was
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was robbing the drug dealers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, stealing one pack to give to another drug dealer that works for him.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, in Yonkers, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
upstate New York. There's a
Right.
lot of cops robbing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Robbing people who, committing crimes,
Yeah.
but they robbing them nevertheless.
That's
You
right.
know,
right.
they say, oh, we only, you know what I'm saying, the guy got $2,000 $2,000 on him. Oh no, we found, you know what I'm saying? We found 500 on him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this been going on for like decades.
That's
I
right.
remember this when I was growing up. Police used to, you know what I mean? We see it. It was a shakedown. It was a shakedown. The shakedown.
Name by know the officer by
Yeah,
name.
you know,
Yeah, we know.
they used to call him Beavis and Butthead. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, we know niggas are, if I may real quick, President, they run up on you. I seen it with my own eyes. They run up on you, and depending on how much money you got in your pocket, they won't arrest you. They just take your money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They just take your money, let you go. Now, if you dry in it, you're gonna have to get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Because they know you can't make bail. Now you jammed up. Go ahead, girl.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Are you finished, sir?
Yeah, I'm done. Go
Oh
ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
no. Well, I wanted to add real quick. Oh, the what? What I wanted to add real quick is what makes it so, I don't want to say hilarious, but what makes it so righteous is they get all that happens over here, but when we walk out on the street, you remember people say, "Yo, what's going on, man? What's up, brother?" I remember one time when we all left for the day or the night, and we all walk into the car. Our car is over there. I remember them beating up some brother. They was like, hold on. Let that brother pass by. He an Israelite. I'm like, what y'all doing?
Right.
I was like, let me not get involved. But I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? Like, yo, this brother owed me money. But I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this, but let me keep moving. But he was like, yo, they fucking him up. It's part of my
Right.
language. But they was like, yo, hold on. That's a Israelite nigga.
Right,
Hold
right.
on. Let's not hit him.
I ain't
What
trying
we
to
doing,
be
right?
cursed.
Now, let him go.
All right, con.
And they once I passed by, they went back to doing what they were
Yeah.
doing.
Let me tell you how much they respect us. No, so you said they stopped that, all of that. Let me tell you how much they respect us in the UPK. Right here in Harlem, New York, right? I could speak on Harlem. In Harlem, New York, we'll be outside in front of the school doing whatever we feel like doing. And then all of a sudden you'll hear from a loudspeaker as a cop passes by.
Right.
They'll say, Shalom, UPK.
Right.
Yeah, how about Shimmy Shabraga Thumb?
True story.
No lie.
Right. Yep. Facts.
Yeah, no lie.
Factory.
They'll say a word. They'll say, yeah, how about Shimmy Shabraga Thumb? You know what I'm saying? UPK. Big up UPK.
Right.
I'm talking about on the cop loudspeaker.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, so that shit they tell you, pull over. No, that shit, excuse my language, they say, yeah, how about Shimmy Shabraga Thumb? You know what I'm saying? UPK. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like
Watching.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's what happens. That's how much we get that respect. But y'all getting robbed now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Y'all getting robbed, man. Y'all saluting and not
If y'all
coming in
the
there.
same people you're saluting, you better come to us so we can help
Police
stop
you.
it. You
Help
know what I'm saying?
police you.
We can police. Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna
We
help
can
police
police
them.
you.
Right.
Yeah, we can police you. We can help you be safe when you go home after your shift.
Right.
We can
I'm
help you.
scared.
Yeah, we can help you.
I might get
I know
robbed.
you think you're tough.
Welcome to their cars.
Right,
Right.
I know you think you're tough. You got a sleeve full of tattoos and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Or you got a sleeve full of tattoos. You think you're tough. You do a little UFC training.
Right.
Niggas is robbing you.
And get hit over the head. You know what I'm saying?
And taking your gun.
Right. And that's the
And
thing.
took your gun.
You got a gun. I don't. I got just a war scarf, some armbands,
Or
and
you
some
got a
boots,
gun.
and a mouth.
Right. We
Oh,
got
God.
we UPK appareled up. We can stop the violence. You got a whole gun.
Right.
And you can shoot your gun and be justified with it.
Right.
You understand?
Right to kill.
Man, listen.
License to kill.
Bird. You know what I'm saying? Stop it, man. Yo, to the brother that did that, man. Yo, listen.
Located on
Don't do it,
2279 3rd Avenue.
Come get a flyer.
Come get a
man.
flyer.
Come get a
I like
flyer,
your
man.
zeal. You got good zeal. What you did was wrong.
Come get a flyer, though.
I can dig it. But come on and get a flyer, man. Come on in.
Come to the cookout.
Or he might. He never know. Come to the cookout, man. Come to the cookout.
and eat.
And bring the badge. Bring the badge. You know what I'm saying?
Get a badge,
Salaki. I'm just joking around. We just playing. We do not condone this type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? But it is funny. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta do better than that NYPD. Y'all better
do way better than that, man.
Watch out, man. Listen. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Now go ahead.
Yeah, real quick, get your likes up. Get your likes up. You know what I'm saying? Get your likes up. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the share button. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Do y'all want to do one more? Y'all
Yeah,
want to
let's do
roll
one
out?
more. Let's do one.
This is gonna be
quick
the one. We're gonna do one more. Then we up out of here, y'all. We've been
Yeah.
on for a long time. We appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Please, hit that like button, hit that share button, comment. You know what I'm saying? Do us a favor. If you liked it, if you shared it, and you commented, hit the one button. Hit the
Right.
one just to let us know who's loyal or not.
Right.
Because you think we think you're not paying attention. We got a little something for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got something for y'all. We got some gifts coming up real soon. Karab make amazing headpieces. Yawa Al over here, he makes amazing clothing and all types of things that you just wouldn't imagine. Jewelry,
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? Lotions, lip balm, everything. So we're amongst a lot of brothers in here that do a lot of things for Israel on a very high level. So hit that button, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, hit that one if you've done that already. Hit that one if you've done it or you're about to do it or you did it. Hit that one button so we can know who you are. We can jot you down, put your name down, and we got a little something for y'all, man. It's not in vain, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all and appreciate y'all. So please, support this truth. Anybody that's watching on Cross the Line, please hit that link.
That's right.
Hit that Let It Be Known link and subscribe.
Right.
We got something for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you how good we're raised in the Commander in Johanna. For everybody that hates us, for the brothers and sisters out there that hate us, we love you.
Damn right.
We still love you. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? All you gotta do is hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, comment, share, and we still got something for you, even though you're a hater. We still got something for you too. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got going on. What we got next? Anything spicy?
So we're gonna talk about the Fairfax police.
Fairfax.
Yeah, it's on Virginia. Concert.
Yeah, Fairfax, Virginia. Big up VA. I lived in VA for about 10 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
I ain't know that.
Yo.
Right, it's a
What you
video.
got?
Let's see what this video is about. I got
Let me share right now.
1.6 million views on this
Right,
video.
right.
Let's see what it's talking about.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Nigga, too fast, bro. Too fast, bro. Why you pointing the gun on me? Why you pointing the gun on me? What weapon? What weapon, huh? Bro, you look dumb, bro.
Get on the ground!
Bro, what the
Get on the ground!
Wow. He had a camera on him.
Filming.
Right.
He has a
Camera
weapon.
filming.
And this is why y'all getting robbed.
Exactly.
This is why they're taking your guns, they're taking your wallet, they're gonna take your hat and put it on their head. And you remember in the Joker movie, they're gonna drive your car and have their window like they're gonna do all that because why? He's filming and you pulling the gun out. Weapon.
Trying to get down on the ground.
And he's like, "What are you talking about? I got a video. You see, it's a video camera.
You
I
don't
see a
see it.
gun.
What kind of square gun?
Right. I see a weapon because to them, a camera to them, that's a weapon. That's to destroy them.
Right. The thing is this: they knew it was a camera.
Yeah, of course.
They knew he was filming. It just they want to express or exert their authority,
right?
and their power.
Absolutely. And
if
they
you
knew
would
they
have
were
said
doing something wrong,
right? And if you would have said, "Fuck y'all, I'm not doing shit," they would have shot him.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They would have shot him and said, "Y'all, fear for my life." I thought that was a weapon. I couldn't tell. It was dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That this is this is the oppressor and disgusting, nasty, filthy bastard that we live under.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead, Rob.
They hate being filmed.
Right.
Right. So it's become a new thing where the dash cam is always filming. So what cops are doing now, if you go to a scene and everybody got their hood popped, that's to block the dash cam. You know what I mean? They probably doing something they shouldn't be.
Absolutely.
Doing. That's why cameras to them is like kryptonite.
Right.
And they're so used to just doing things with impunity. Right. You know what I mean? They haven't gotten used to the fact that they are public servants and we have to see what they're doing.
Right.
But what you got, Sharp? Read what we got real quick so we can get out of here.
Yeah, let's read that.
Okay, so right, it says that the video starts off with the recorder saying,
You're not showing it.
Yeah, well, let's get to it. So y'all can read along. We're gonna show it up there real quick.
The video starts with the recorder saying, "Yo, what the F?" before two police officers, a male and a female, saw him and began yelling at him. The male cop can be heard saying, "Hey, stop him," as the female officer moves toward the teen while pointing a gun at him. And when the person asks, "Why are you pulling a gun on me?" he was told, "Because you have a weapon."
Right.
The shocked teen then questions, "What weapon? What weapon, huh? You look dumb." But the cops did not stop as they repeatedly screamed at him and asked him to get down on his knees and down on the ground. Later, a spokesperson for the Fairfax County Police Department told Newsweek that the incident happened at an IHOP restaurant on the night of July 9th, when the cops were detaining 2 minors for allegedly intimidating a hostess with what appeared to be a handgun. The speaker noted, while detaining them, a third subject, who the officers believed to be involved, approached with something in his hands. Due to the nature of the call and not locating a weapon, police officers ordered the subject to the ground at gunpoint. Officers determined the juvenile was holding a cell phone and filming.
Oh yeah.
The 3 juveniles were detained and were later released to their parents, before adding, "As with all pointing of firearm events, the incident is under review." Jeff McKay, chairman of the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, issued a statement on Twitter. "I assure you that a thorough investigation will take place and that its findings will be shared with our community. The pointing of a firearm prompts an internal review that will be monitored by the independent police auditor who reports directly to the board. Ensuring our officers are following departmental policies and expectations of our community are of paramount importance."
I just want to say how it's an oxymoron to say an internal investigation has has someone independent like it's internal.
All right, I'm looking into what my friend did.
Yeah,
and we'll get back to you.
And saying like, "Hey, well, we're gonna bring it to the board." Y'all are the board.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's an internal investigation. You're not gonna arrest yourselves. You're not gonna arrest the person you've been working with for the past 6 years. Close, like, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
I guess we know where. I guess that $1,500 that was missing is also with the evidence. That they
Exactly. Exactly.
Go ahead, Abijah.
What I was gonna say is what's funny to me is that they when he read about the cell phone and they thought it was a gun. They didn't know it was a gun until they just put him on the ground. Meaning, if they had suspicion or had reasonable doubt, this cat got a gun, they would have just up and fired on that boy.
Exactly. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. They didn't find a gun with anyone.
Right. My question is, more than likely it's dark outside. I just want to know, like, more than likely, didn't the kid have the flash on the camera? Therefore, I don't know too many kids who have a gun that has the flash little kid. Only see those in Call of Duty and like Left 4 Dead.
Even if he did, the problem I'm having with this story is that they was called for the 2 juveniles.
Right.
And then a third person who is unrelated walks up and they first off they said a suspect 3. How is he a suspect?
Right.
An unrelated person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's just them trying to backtrack because they know they did wrong. One, you pointed a weapon at someone. That is already a crime. And 2, these are juveniles.
Right.
You're doing this to a child. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous. They're disgusting. And
Listen, absolutely. And if I could, right, I want to end it with this scripture. Let me get Revelations 18 and 6. We get Revelation 18 and 6 because at the end of the day, this is all what it boils down to. When we all gather together and in unity, you know what I'm saying? Unity. When we all gather together and be on one accord, this is what's the plan. This is the plan when Yahweh Shai comes back. Show me, Shai, what we got?
Revelations 18 and 6.
Right.
Reward her.
Reward?
Reward her.
It's a reward her. Keep going.
Even as she rewarded you.
And that's going to be the plan.
Right.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, because the things that they've done to us gotta happen to them.
Right.
The same thing that happens to us, they have to go through. They have to feel that pain of, what are you doing? What? That's not right. What? He got a gun. He has a gun. Oh, what is that? He has a wallet. That's not a wallet. Look, he has a laser. The white man's trying to read. Stop him. Put that down. Put it down. Everything that they do to us, make our children not be able to read, put them in prisons, we have to do to them, man.
That's justice.
We have to reward them. Go ahead, Ashar. Read it one more time.
It says, reward her.
Right, reward her. Give her her prize. This is a prize for them. The things they done, give them the prize give them their reward for all they have done to us. And what is their prize, Ashar? Keep going.
Even as she rewarded you.
Keep going.
And double.
And what?
And double.
1 time what?
Double.
2 times 2 what?
Double.
Double.
Unto her. Double.
Right.
According to her works.
And that's what we're supposed to do, man. Double it. You see 2 officers there, make it 4. Make it 6 priests and officers of the Most High and God, man.
Double unto her double.
Yeah, that's why I said 2, 4, 5, 6. Make sure there's 6 brothers there on 1 Edomite. What is he doing? Where are you going? I'm just walking to school. What school? What school do you go to? Who owns you? Officer Shalayala. I need paperwork. I know. Listen, I know Officer Shalayala. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You know I'm gonna call him up. Is this your Edomite red man right here out here on the street?
That's mine. That's mine. I didn't give permission to do a goddamn thing.
See.
I know over Shalayala.
Put your hands where I can see him, you devil.
Whip the skin off his
Turn
neck.
around. Don't you move. Don't you think, because I know your brain. Don't you think now. We got to do the same thing to them, because why? They did it to us. Two black people couldn't talk on the damn street without them thinking it was a conspiracy of them trying to overtake the kingdom. So because of that, I got to make sure not one white man can't be on the street, because one white man would think to himself, I'm tired of being a slave. I gotta overthrow someone. He has to be locked up. He can't be by himself. I need a priest and officer to be with every Edomite. Why? Because one white man would destroy the planet. One white man invented the goddamn atom bomb. And guess what? Now he's blowing up countries and atmospheres and oceans and planets. So guess what? He can't be alone by himself. He has to be watched. Why? Because he's a goddamn devil, man.
That's right.
He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. And because of that, keep reading, Ashar.
Sir. Double unto her double according to her works.
Keep going. Read the next verse.
In the cup which she hath filled.
And the what?
And in the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double.
Right. So remember, she filled that cup so she could be satisfied. So because of that, fill her double, man.
Right.
Make it double for her. Oh, you liked it when you was prospering. Well, guess what? When you're not prospering, it's gonna double. It's gonna double for you. You know that, right? That pain and agony of brothers and sisters not knowing when food is coming. I have to double that for you. I have to make sure, how am I going to feed my grandchildren? And you don't even have grandchildren yet. I have to make sure it's double for you.
Right.
I have to make sure when your grandchildren come here, they have to worry about their great-great-great-great-grandchildren. Why? Because you're a goddamn devil, man. You're a devil and you deserve death. And you better thank the Most High God that all the glory goes to him. Because if the Most High God gave us the power now to destroy you at this moment, we'd be ruthless.
Right.
We'd be just as ruthless as them. But that's why it's important for us to get back together. Us to make sure we're righteous and great people, to make sure these heathens know what it means to be a righteous people. And then the glory will go to the Most High God, and not one Edomite will ever come out his face to say, you have a gun? That's a gun. Well, clearly he's on Facebook Live taping your evilness.
Right.
And this is why it's important for brothers and sisters to come into the ISUPK at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Not no candy cane nigga, not no purple F word, and not no other fake Israelite groups out there, man.
Right.
That's going to lead you into the same corruption as these police officers, man.
That's right.
We're the only people that tells our people to gather together. Oh, nation, not desire. And it all starts where? The Harlem Cookout on August 28th.
That's right. That's Most High in Christ. Right.
That's it, man.
Yeah, Most High in Christ, man. Give Officer Karayala a hand. Excuse me, Officer 5,000 Karab.
Oh, Most High in Christ, the water.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, we're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. We come out here and we do this thing all the time. You know what I'm saying? I want to big up to my comrades out here. Also, 5,000 Rob. We've been rocking all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Meeting
Dunkin' Donuts.
Meeting at Dunkin' Donuts. 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning.
Some people might not understand that, but that's heavy. We were at Dunkin'
Word.
Donuts.
That's back when I was kind of slim back then. You know what I'm saying?
That brother, woo.
You know what I'm saying?
That brother looked like Kendrick Lamar back then, man.
Little
Put a picture. Listen,
no picture.
Shalaya look like Kendrick Lamar back then.
Don't put no picture.
You know, Kendrick Lamar looked like he trying to be shaved. That's what Shalaya looked like back in there.
Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Word up. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. Don't say that, but don't do that.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Big up to my brothers, man. So Officer 5,000 Karab.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Officer 1,000 Yawa Allah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My main man, Officer 1,000 Sharga Pun, Mr. AG himself. Listen, let me tell you something too that you may not know. There is a chess tournament that is going on at the Cookout. You know what I'm saying? There's a chess tournament going on at the Cookout. If you never played chess, then you bring your best game. We got some brothers in here. I'm talking specifically in New York, New Jersey, and Philly that are experts at this game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas been behind the wall too. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, done served a little bit of time. So that means they took their time, learn this game, and they get ill. If you really want to get down this chess game, let a Sharga Pun know. You know what I'm saying? $25 entry fee. You know what I'm saying? If you lose, you're out. But the winner, you know, he takes the house. He takes it all. You know what I'm saying? I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the conscious community guy out there, Don King himself, Sinetta will be entering into the chess.
I heard Sinetta real good at chess.
I mean, listen, if you really want to get busy, man, come on out here, get down. You know what I'm saying? We got a chess tournament going on.
Right.
Bigger to my man, a Sharga Pun, Officer 1,000 that put that together.
Damn right.
I don't play
Give
chess.
yourself applause, Ashar.
Yeah, I were. Give him applause. I don't play chess, but I do gamble. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing side bets. We can do side bets. Side bet me. I'm with it.
I'll bet
You know
on
what I'm
that
saying?
dude.
Yeah, word. We can do side bets. I'm with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Can I play checkers?
She said I could play checkers.
Sis, that's good. She said I can play checkers. I can play checkers too, and I'll beat the go. I'll knock you out, girl. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's
You want
funny?
to play checkers?
Real
You don't
quick,
want nothing in checkers.
Checkers for niggas is like Uno. Everybody plays it different. Do you triple the stack? When it says king me, do you triple king me? Or you just do only the doubles and then you can do whatever you I remember in high school we used to do that shit.
Right.
Triple king me, nigga.
That's right.
I want to see the
I want
crowd
all
on
that.
top of the
Hey,
crowd.
renewing your mind. Listen, you take that flight from Killeen to New York, and me and you on checkers. I'm gonna tear you up every single time I
Right.
got you. And what you say, bones too? Girl, you better stop it. You know what I'm saying? You better stop. You don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come through, man. We appreciate y'all. Let's get some shout outs real quick on the chat before we go.
Right.
We're gonna end the show on the chat. You know what I'm saying? The shout outs, man. Big up to y'all. We love y'all, man. Of course, renewing your mind. You know I'm joking, sis. You know I love you to death. Thank you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of joking unless you come out here with that and want some checkers. Let a brother know. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so we're gonna shout everybody out. Ashar, please, or Karab, somebody, please. Let's shout them out. Let's go to the top and come on down a little bit. We ain't gotta go all the way up there, but let's shout them out, man. Big up to y'all for listening.
We got
and watching. Go ahead.
Sister Barack Wana.
Oh, come give her a hand,
S.
please.
Ross.
Barack Wana.
Sawab Samarwan.
Hey, real quick, Barack Wana. We need some of that sauce that you was making
That
before.
Vegemite sauce.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we need some of that. I hope you're coming to New York. If not,
Right.
please find a way
She
to
said
get
she
it
was
to New
gonna
York.
try to make it.
Yeah, no sweat, but we need some of that sauce. I don't know how I can get some, but I need some of that sauce. You know what I'm
Damn
saying?
right.
Let's keep going, Ashar.
Who else we got? We got renewing
We
your
said
mind.
S. Ross.
Yeah, we said
Big up S. Ross. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got renewing your mind.
Oh, that's my sister. Right there.
Parataza.
Big up Parataza, who's sitting
Shapat.
big up to Parataza, who's sitting right next to me. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to be on that chat. That's my nigga. That's called zeal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So listen, I'm
Dama.
sitting here. Who?
Dama.
Dama. Give her a hand, please. Give her a big hand. You know what I'm
We
saying?
got Twitter-
She's holding it thorough and holding it down strong. with that corner. Big up to you, sis. We love you dearly.
Damn
We
right.
appreciate you dearly. Keep up the good work, man.
We got
Appreciate
critical
you.
thinking.
Yeah.
We got
Big up.
Izarakia.
Izarakia. It's almost your time, boy.
Right.
Yasha Wum checked in.
Big one man, Yasha Wum. You know what I'm saying? One of the most creative brothers I ever met in my life. He's very creative and smart. Big one man, Yasha Wum Yala, man. Word up.
Markapov.
Right.
We got
Wait, who?
Markapov. We got Maldana. Marsha Mara was checking in. Brother John as well.
John Johnson.
Big
was
John,
the- he
brother
was there
John.
since the
Now you gotta say
beginning.
the whole thing, nigga. John Johnson.
That sound like
Johnson.
that sound
brother
like a
John.
porno
Who's
name.
brother John?
Salakia.
John Johnson.
John Johnson,
Yeah,
nigga.
John. Big up
That
John
sound like
Johnson.
his alias, and he takes his, he puts his
selling
super
brother
suit on,
shirts,
nigga.
brother John.
He works at the supermarket. My name John Johnson. You know, he takes the do-rag off and the glasses, and this nigga beat niggas up like,
Yeah, I'm John Johnson, nigga.
Right.
JJ, nigga.
John Johnson, nigga.
JJ. What you got to say about
That
that?
sound like a fighting battle
My
character.
name is JJ, nigga. Knock
You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
out. Big up to my man John Johnson. Who you got next?
We got Avis Carell.
Avis, what's going
that
on,
was the
sis?
sis,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Big up to you. You know what I'm saying? What else we got going on? Pretty much the same people. We love y'all, man. We thank y'all. Yo, hey, real quick. You're scrolling very fast, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fard.
We had
Fard, excuse me, real quick. Fard the Muslim. I did not forget you, Fard, but I didn't think he was important enough to address as my brother is going over these scriptures for Israel. But Fard, you asked to read the Quran. We do read the Quran, but not in its entirety because we think that that's garbage.
Right.
And there's not many times that people wipe their ass and see shit on it and stare at it and study it. We flush it. And that's what the Quran is. Toilet paper.
That's right.
You understand? So we read it, but we're not really into it. Islam and Fard. You can come on next time if you want to. Islam is garbage. Muhammad is garbage. Allah is garbage. It's all fake and disgusting.
That's right.
Muhammad was an illiterate camel jockey who was a rapist
child
and murderer.
molester.
You know what I'm saying? All that is garbage, Fard. So
Right.
just to let you know, that's what we think about your religion, your hopes and dreams, and the Quran. If you're a Muslim, by your name, I'm thinking you are. And Fard was a white man.
I was just about,
Right.
I was about to say it wasn't Fard.
Yeah, he was
Muhammad,
a white man. You know what I'm saying? He was
Right.
a disgusting, filthy, stinking heathen
Devil.
that you decided to take his religion on. You filthy, disgusting, stinking traitor. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we think about Islam. Islam is garbage. Now post that, repost it, and comment on it, and like it and share it, and disagree with it, whatever you want. Who gives a damn? Islam is trash, and it's not for so-called blacks, Hispanics, or Native Americans. All of y'all are trash and garbage and criminals. You're the biggest crack dealers in the neighborhood. You're the biggest murderers, and one of the so-called righteous gangs who affiliate themselves with homosexuality in prison. Please don't think I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're the biggest homos in prison. You
Right.
understand? You believe in man sticking rod in a man's rectum. You understand? That's what we think about the Quran. You have absolutely no laws against being a homosexual. You have no laws against anything. And your Quran says that the chosen people of God are the children of Israel. That's what
Surah.
what is it? Second Surah?
Second Surah.
Second Surah what? 122 or 134?
122.
Thank you. That's what your book says, dummy. So Fard, please bow down to your daddy.
Right.
We're your daddies up here. Be nice before we spank you. You understand? Look, let's play that video. Can we end it with that video that we had in Harlem? Let's end it with that. Can we end it with that video? You cowards. Ashar, you listening?
The one that his
The
video.
one we just had, brother. No, sir, the
His
one we
video.
just had. What's up, Roger? Come on with it. Give him a mic. Oh, right.
It's just really funny to me. Like, y'all want to join. One thing I just got to say about the whole thing, you named yourself after Fard. I remember clearly Wallace himself ran out the house, and when his mama tried to chase him, now this is Wallace Muhammad, is Elijah Muhammad's son. Mama tried to chase him like, yo, why you leaving? I quote, this man said, I cannot look up to I'm paraphrasing, I cannot look up to a white man and think he's God. And how can y'all do that but also teach that our Father is above him.
Right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because go ahead, Karam.
No, go ahead.
Because Islam is full of bunch of cowards, Fard. And I wanted to end the show with you. You're a bunch of aggressive Christians. You're worth nothing, and your book is worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's extreme toilet paper. It's firewood. It is absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make that clear, Fard, and I want to make that clear to any brothers and sisters that's watching. Do not fall for the other gods. You stick to your guns no matter how hard it gets. No matter what order you get, it may be hard. It may be something that at the time you think you can't bear, but it wasn't given to you if you can't handle it. You stand strong in this truth. You don't ever turn your back on Yahweh. Allah is a fake God. You know what I'm saying? It's a rock that men and women walk around and tongue kiss. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they do. It's a filthy, disgusting, nasty, stinking religion. Being an Israelite is a culture. That's different. We're not a religion. By blood, you can be an Israelite. You can be a Muslim just by saying Allah Akbar. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Is do that garbage. You can be a part of it. Go ahead.
The crazy part is your God don't even have a name.
Right.
Allah in Arabic and Hebrew just means power.
That's it.
You know
It's
what I mean?
garbage.
You don't even have a name. Your God. He's not even named. Like, get out of here.
That's right. Now, Fard, to go tell your leader that and come see us if you got a problem with it.
Right.
You filthy, disgusting, stinking bastard. Go ahead. You want to say something?
This is the last thing. This is the main thing we should always say. You may question, why the hell did they not like Muslims so much? A man by the name of Abba Bivens.
Right.
That's why we don't like y'all. After he was saying everything and listing every evil thing about your religion, there is one you forgot to mention. I don't think, maybe you did, but I didn't hear it. Murderers.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, as I said, they are one of the number one murderers in the goddamn world. You murdered Abba Bivens. You stomped him out and kicked him until he died. You understand? Because you're violent and disgusting, and you're not for the black community at all. You understand? Not at all. You can try to go in the Bible and prove there's women angels and Elohim, this and all of that. Our book is not for you, you piece of garbage. You understand? You're filthy and disgusting and nasty. But let me tell you something. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. You understand? So let's blaze on these filthy, disgusting bastards. One time, we're going to play a quick video about these nasty, disgusting Muslims, how they tried to use intimidation tactics on the chosen people of God. It's not going to work. We don't give a damn about you. Do you mind or no?
No, let's go.
You don't mind? We're going to end it on that.
Let's get it.
Right? And let's get it. Let's say this is Let It Be Known. Subscribe. Go to the link that we provided and subscribe to the channel, man. We're going to end it on that. Shalom, Israel. Check it out. Now, real quick, start at verse 1. You got to understand who that nation is, man. And that true nation of God is the Israelites. Right. True nation of God. Revelation chapter 9, real quick. You understand? Or excuse me, Romans 9. Romans 9. Give me Romans 9 real quick. You understand the true chosen people of God are the children of Israel. You understand? The true chosen people of God are the Israelites according to the scriptures of God. That's right. The true chosen people of God. You understand? Every other religion follows our prophets. The Israelites. They follow Elijah. They follow Moses. They follow Jeremiah, Nehemiah. They even believe in Christ. Because they know the true prophets of God are in the Bible. Those are the true prophets of God. There ain't no other goddamn religion in the Bible, man. You understand? Even these stinking Arabs know it. These filthy, disgusting, stinking Arabs know that the true chosen people of God are the Israelites, and there is nobody else. That's right. Anything else is a jailhouse religion. Right. Anything else is something a brother picked up in prison to be a part of just a religious gang. That's all. You understand? But the true chosen people of God are the Israelites. It says it in the Bible, and guess what? It says it in the Quran. That's right. It says it in the Quran as well. Hell, the true chosen people of God. The children of Israel are the true chosen people of God. Even Farrakhan admits it. That's right. The true chosen people of God are the Israelites. Read.
Shoot him, brother. Romans 9. Shoot him. Verse 1. I say the truth in Christ. And lie not. Go ahead. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost. This is Paul talking. A true prophet of the Most High God, a chosen man of God. The only chosen people of God are the Israelites. We're going to read it right here in our scriptures. There's nowhere in no other religious book, the Quran, or anywhere else that proves that they're the chosen people of God. It's a jailhouse religion. That's all. It's just a jailhouse religion. And you know different from a Baptist church. It's just aggressive Christians. That's all. Read. Verse 2. That I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. We have sorrow for our brothers, sorrow for our sisters in the ghetto. We don't give a damn about no goddamn Arabs. We'll never join an Arab religion. We'll never accept them stinking Middle Easterns. We'll never do it. We're going to serve the people of God who are in the goddamn ghetto. That's right. My brother that's in Harlem, in Brooklyn, in Compton, in Louisiana. The hell with some goddamn Arabs? The hell with an Arab religion? You understand? We love our brothers and sisters too goddamn much to be some goddamn sellouts, man. You understand? And guess what we don't do? We don't murder each other either. Israelites don't murder each other. Malcolm X died at the hands of some goddamn Muslims because of a disagreement. Right. In Israel, we talk to our brother, man. We don't increase the crime rate, we decrease the crime rate. That's right. Too many funerals for black folks. Too much death for black folks, and we don't got time to put a murderous hate on our own brothers, man, because they disagree. That's some white man garbage. That's Arab garbage. You understand? The true black man is an Israelite, and the prophets of God are Israelites. Read. Verse 3. For I could wish that myself were accused from Christ. I wish myself to be accursed for my brother. I wish God would strike me down and kill me just to save my brother, man. Just to get him off weed, to get him off crack, to get him off heroin, and to get him off hatred for another black man. That's what I wish my brother. I wish myself death and see that achieved, man. I wish myself death. That's how we live. As Israelites, we don't compromise, we don't hide. Get a picture of this woman. That's an Arab walking right there. That's a Muslim. She ain't saying nothing to our brothers. Right. That's right. Her goddamn brothers. Read. Right. For my brethren, my kinsmen. My what? My kinsmen. My kinfolk, which means my family. Go ahead. According to the flesh. According to what? According to the flesh. That black man, that Hispanic man, that Native American man. According to my flesh. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead, brother. Who are Israelites? Say it again. Who are Israelites? The black man is what? Israelite. The Hispanic man what? Israelite. We ain't no goddamn Arabs. We ain't no goddamn Muslims. What are we? Israelite. That's according to the Most High God, black man. That's right. That's according to the Most High God, black man. That the true religion or the religion of the true people of God are Israelites. Not no goddamn jailhouse religion Muslims, man. That's right. None of that garbage, man. The true righteous people of God, the true chosen people of God are what? The Israelites. Say it again. Who are Israelites? Black men, you are what? Israelites. Puerto Ricans, you what? Israelites. Haitians, you what? Israelites. To the poor black man in the projects, you what? Israelites. To the Puerto Ricans in the Bronx, you what? Israelites. That's what God said. That's right. And that's the same book that Farrakhan reads out. That's the same book Malcolm X reads out. That's the same book. You understand? We don't sit there and lick the feet of the Arabs, man. We don't lick the feet of the goddamn Arabs. We stand up with real strong black men. Real strong black men. You better train them bow ties and get some boots, man. That's right. You better train them bow ties in and get some goddamn boots and learn how to be a true man of God. And a true man of God are what? Israelites. That's what the Bible says, black man. That's what the Bible. Now show me the Quran where the true chosen people are Islamic. Show me that in the goddamn Quran. I can show you the Quran where it says the true chosen people of God are what? Israelites. That's what it says in the goddamn Quran. That's right. That's what it says in the Quran. What's the Surah 122? Huh? Do we got a point? We can put. You understand? We really study out here because we really love our people for real out here. We really love our people. We're willing to die. All 6 of us willing to die out here for whatever reason. Damn right. You understand? Read again. We're what? Who Israelites are willing to die out here on these streets for whatever reason. You understand? We ain't gonna just marching and stepping and stomping and preaching. We telling the goddamn truth. And guess what? We'll be out and about in the streets afterwards too. We're easy to put hands on. We're easy. We out here, y'all. Anytime you want to see us, we right here. But give me the address, phone numbers, contacts, whatever you want to do, we right here. You know why? Because we serve God. Because we're what? Israelite. Keep reading. Who? To pertain it, the adoption. Say it again. Pertain it, the adoption. We pertain the adoption of God. That's what our book says, man. And guess what? So does the Quran. Go ahead. 2 and 47. And the glory. And the covenant. And the what? And the covenant. We got the agreement with the Most High God. You understand? Our father Abraham had an agreement with the Most High God. Not no stinking Muslims. Not no stinking Ishmael. Not no stinking Chinese religion. The true token people of God had a covenant with Abraham. All you gotta do is look at him and read. That's all you gotta do. We really do so. How can you be about your neighborhood not being gentrified when you worship some goddamn Arabs? How can you worry about your sister getting beat out of an Arab store and praise the Arabs and have their goddamn religion? How can you do that? You can't care about your folks. You understand? Come on. You understand? You can't be that. You can't. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That's right. And that's a double-minded man that claims to be a black man, but he has a goddamn Arab god. You understand? That's why I can't say nothing too much about crack because they smoke rock when they praise a rock. You understand? They praise a rock. Those are spiritual crackheads. That's right. Those are spiritual crackheads right there. You understand? And dress up like what? You know what I'm saying? Got European clothes on, a goddamn bow tie. You better get some boots. Train for some goddamn boots and be a real soldier. You understand? Other than that, you're just some aggressive Christians. Other than that, you're just aggressive Christians that went to jail and you just found a gang that got some righteousness with it. They do push-ups together and all that garbage. You understand what I'm saying? Keep reading. And the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law. That's what's given to us. They gave us the law. What's the law? Don't eat pork. That's our law. That's the law that they took. You know what I'm saying? Don't shave your face. That's a law. That can't be a bald head. I eat pork sometimes when I need to. Smoke weed and hate niggas. You can't do that. You can do that when you serve Arabs. You can do it when you serve Arabs. You understand? When you serve these same people giving you rat, cat, and dog, and the same people that won't give you a quarter short or some milk in the store. That'll beat a black woman up in the store and put it on camera. Won't get arrested, no justice, no nothing, and you serve them? That's right. You serve them and you claim to love black folks? You a goddamn liar. Read. And the service of God. You understand? We got the service of God out here. That's why all 6 of us out here ready to die for what we believe. That's right. Ready to die for what we know. You know why? Because we're the true chosen people of God. And we fear nothing but the Father. You understand? That's why we out here. We don't fear a goddamn thing. Nobody gonna march and intimidate. Nobody ain't going out here intimidate. Don't give a goddamn about your past, present, or your future. You understand that? We're the true chosen people of God. Why? Because we're the Israelites according to Romans chapter 9 in the Bible. You understand?